Tale. I know that it has been a few weeks, but we are so happy to be back with the Furry Adventures. It has been too long. Indeed, work sucks. Work is stupid. Will and I both had stupid work schedules these past few weeks, so it's kind of put us back a bit. But here we are. So if you're a return viewer, thank you so much for coming back. We hope that you're enjoying the show so far. And if you're new here, welcome. If you guys enjoy the show, we'd love it if you guys would go hang out and check out, or excuse me, go hang out. Go check out our other shows. Tales from Blue Cottage. You can go hang out there too, I guess. Go check out our other shows, Tales from Blue Cottage, Tales from the Winter Wilds, that are up on YouTube right now. We also are airing our very own cyber fantasy TTRPG system called Cyberframe. You can check that out as well. We'd love you guys to give us a follow on YouTube. You can also check us out on Instagram and TikTok at Blue Cottage D&D. We do a lot of fun behind-the-scenes footage. We do some D&D skits. We do some games, trivia. We have a really good time with it. We'd love if you guys would come hang out with us. But if you really like us, you can go check out MidnightStrayCandleCo.com, where we make fantasy-inspired scented candles and handmade resin dice to help enhance your tabletop experience. Yours. Speaking of dice.
Speaking of dice, I will be having another dice drop on June 30th at 5 p.m. Central Time. If you want to see what I'm working on right now, you can do so by following me on Instagram at MidnightStrayCandleCo, or you can join our Discord where I also post previews. We'll drop the link in the chat. We have candles available right now and are hopefully planning for a restock in maybe a month.
Indeed. Yeah. Gotta stock for convention first and then stock for online sales.
Yep. So whatever we got left of that, that's when the restock will happen.
Indeed. And also, don't forget that our little Miss Dice Maker over here has been nominated as a finalist in the Crit Awards for Best Dice Maker of the Year. So if you guys would so kindly type in !Crit Awards into the chat, it will pull up a link that will take you over to the Crit Awards voting page where you can vote for the Midnight Stray Candle Co. And if you don't believe that her dice are the shit, you should go to Instagram and check it out.
You should go talk to someone.
Or you can vote for one of the other people. That's okay.
You could. There are some really amazing dice makers out there, not gonna lie. There's some really great ones.
There's one that is the best.
So. Yeah, there has to be.
But we would love to have your support. Because like I said, there are some amazing dice makers. There's actually some really amazing finalists throughout the entire Crit Awards nominations. But those dice makers are top tier, and so it's honestly it's awesome just to see Vanessa up there with so many of them, with so many really big names. So we'd love it if you guys would support her, or at the very least go vote for your favorite, even if it's not hers, which would break our hearts, but we get it. There's some amazing good bakers out there. Vote for who you believe needs to win. Let's see. There's another way that you guys can support our stream as well. You can go check out tonight's sponsor, Sarson Games. If you type in Sarson Games in the chat, we'll bring a link that will take you over to their site where they make all kinds of 5th edition source material, everything from a plot deck that you can challenge your DM with, or a book of unshackled spells, or an herbal journal of beautiful arcane concoctions, or a book of subclasses and deities. Several of which you'll probably see in our upcoming campaign. So, a lot of fun stuff over there. And don't forget that if you like what you see, you can use promo code Blue Cottage to get 10% off your purchase. And I think they've got a lot of things coming. And then, of course, this next year they just launched they finished up their recent Kickstarter for the bounty boards, which will probably be available on their site once that's completed. And speaking of Kickstarters, we've got our own coming up very soon, as we're going to be launching Valor and Vigor, a critical hit and critical save deck that you can use in your 5th edition game. It is right now we're going to start our test play this month because we just got them in. But we've got we got them done through a luxury printer out of Canada. They're beautiful, they feel nice, and we hope that they will add to your game as much as we plan for them to. So you can check that out. That's going to be coming up later. During the break, we're going to run a little ad for them so you can see them up close and personal. That's going to be coming soon. That Kickstarter's going to be launching sometime in late July. We'll be probably setting that page up over the next couple weeks. Let's see.
Just waiting on Billy to come up with a band term.
Triple Dub says, what's that? Come up with a what?
The band term.
Oh, yeah.
Have you found it yet?
You haven't found it yet, have you? We've been on this for like an hour now.
Just leave me alone. I'm in my world.
I will say, Billy, that Triple Dub is loving your shirts. Triple Dub said loving those shirts.
Well, good. I need to get some more.
Hollow Help was happy to see James has made it tonight. Indeed. James has got the car situation.
I did. It was rough, but I'm here today. It's a long story.
Okay.
Not a fun story.
May have involved a van bomb. No,
Yep.
no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. That's the other group. That's Cyberprank.
We are happy to have
Okay.
James here tonight as well. I see a lot of people in here talking about being here for the artwork. Guys,
Ooh.
I think it's time we do it. Let's just go ahead and share it.
Okay.
Do it live.
Let's go and share it. TK made it,
Let's
said make it time. How is everyone tonight? TK, we're doing great. Thank you for
So
joining us.
good.
We're happy
Better
to
now
make
that
it.
you're here.
John the Jersey Devil said, Daddy and Baby Devil here's checking in to see the new art. Triple Dub says, can't wait for the art reveal. So guys, let's go ahead. We're going to jump in. We're going to go ahead and jump in and do it because we can't wait to reveal it to you either. We've been sitting on some of these artworks for a little bit now, but we just finally got the last bit. So we're going to play a little game of Who's That Seeker?
Who's that seeker?
So, starting off with seeker number one. Does anybody guess it? Anybody know who it is?
Oh.
Well, describe her
Who's
for
that
us.
seeker?
What is this secret
It's
about?
Pikachu.
Wrong!
You can't say that. You
It's
can't say
Sylvie!
It's me.
It is Sylvie!
She likes long walks on the beach.
Reading smutty books.
Alright.
And magic.
Yeah.
This seeker loves to stealth in the shadows, witty banter, and using his crook staff not for a shepherd purposes, but to beat shepherds to death. Who is this seeker? Is Wiley. Wiley Prowler. I love that Julia got the wolf art on your armor there. That is
Oh,
fabulous.
yes.
I was looking
the wolf
for that.
motif.
That's so
Yes.
good.
Very good. Her detail work.
The next seeker has is a penchant for the flamboyant and the flair, wearing all golden garb and never leaves home without his gauntlets. Who is this seeker but Bag Dickerton?
In the flesh.
There's so much gold. There's so much gold.
So
on
much
Bag.
gold. Yeah, it makes so much sense. God, she did so
She
good.
did so good. The pattern on your.
And our final seeker, a grumpy old skunk who only became captain of the guard because the other one died off the fall of the wall. It is Timothy McPugh, here to defend his honor
Fierce.
and his
Oh,
friends,
he's looking
and except against water wheels.
ready for the battle.
Fierce and ferocious. Timothy McPugh.
Yes.
Except against water wheels.
Is it
That's
back
good.
again?
That's true.
So,
Oh, that's cool.
Wow.
big thank you to, well, give me a second, let me turn on our new ad block so that you guys can have it running.
Woo.
But would like to say, Scott said, is it back again?
It's all bad.
Huge
We're all
Timothy.
just
We
bagging
just started
it.
up. I just turned on the new roll, so on the new stat blocks, you're going to see the artwork portrayed moving forward, as well as a ad block for the artist Julia. I'm going to butcher this already. We went over this. Julia Schlaker. Schlaker. Yeah, Julia Schlaker.
Schlaker.
That was it. But from Julie Artworks on
So
Instagram.
pleased with yourself with that pronunciation.
Like I said, I knew I was going to butcher it. But Julia did a fantastic job on these. You can check her out at Julie Artworks on Instagram, or go to julieartworld.com, I think. But it's gonna pull up in just a moment. You can go check her out. She did a fabulous job. Julia, if you're watching, thank you so much. We are so happy with how these turned out. They're beautiful. You truly did capture our little furry seekers in all of their glory.
And all the little hidden bits were so
Yeah.
good.
So
Look
yeah,
at the
seriously,
little
they all
smart
have like
color
little. If you guys
faces.
look up close, we'll post them in our Discord later so you can examine them more thoroughly. But they each have like their own little hidden gems, little hidden Easter eggs throughout the character art. So, Julia, thank you so much. Did a fantastic job. If you guys are looking to have some art pieces commissioned, definitely go check her out. So.
She missed your blanket.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the
It was just actually a blanket.
All right, with that, TK, I'm going to go ahead and change the lights to purple, and we're going to go to our next segment of the night. The one that you've all been waiting for, Billy Snack Time.
Snack time.
Oh, gosh.
Did you forget your snacks?
Oh, no, I
You know he didn't forget no
I
snacks.
didn't have near as much snack time today.
That's okay.
So
You still got snackage,
I got some
apparently.
snacks. I eat a lot of my snacks the other night at work when I realized that it's about 7 o'clock and I'm hungry and there's other snacks left over. So, you got the
Munch bar.
Munch bar.
All right.
Classic.
That was my favorite.
There's a box somewhere.
So like of
That's my
the,
favorite thing. Yeah.
of like the mini candy bars, the Munch bar is always one of my favorites. Like if you get like the minis, this one that I always go
Those
for.
little
Little baby mints.
Baby mints.
Mm-hmm.
Baby mints.
The third mince.
Today.
The third mince.
The third minute.
The Curly Q Sweet Heat fried skin.
Oh, these are different.
These are
brands.
different.
Yeah, those are different. Those are the flake of the authentic sweet heat.
Okay.
The authentic. I might get into them.
Flake of the.
Well, you're welcome.
I love sweet heat
To help
chips.
yourself.
They are superior.
They are. They are the superior potato chip.
Really?
Yep.
Sweet.
You've been playing that right now.
And the rest are
In front of God and man.
Live
what I didn't eat from the other night.
Because I can eat a whole bag.
Oh, what you did?
They're leftovers from what I didn't eat.
I'm surprised you had any leftovers, man. I'll be real with you. I
Billy,
can't open up a
stale.
little pack like
I
that and have
did.
anything
Yeah,
left
yeah,
over
I'm
still.
just-
I ate all the
Billy, how long
top
have these been
hat
on the
things.
shelf? And where did you get them?
They're not.
When did
What's
you
the
get them?
expiration? I got them tonight. What's the expiration date? I'll take them back.
Says
You can take.
September.
What year?
I'm I'm this year.
Do you?
They're sort of.
You're very still.
They're yeah. I'm glad it was not. Man, I'm running out of snacks. What am I gonna do? Wait a minute. I got leftover of these. I didn't eat all these.
Ooh.
You're not gonna have a good time with those.
Chicharron.
So you can.
Oh, they're
Change
so
this.
stale.
Yeah, I can hear this. The crunch.
Crunchy.
Man,
You know what? I need some
They
new
are
XP.
stale.
I'm gonna try it.
That's tough.
they are still.
That's tough.
They're like
There must have been like a pinhole in the
chewy,
bag or
yeah.
something.
I like them.
That bag's gonna be
The
empty.
heat.
Stale.
I'm gonna eat them all.
Oh god, I can't
Yeah,
do it.
very, very stale.
Y'all
Wash
see
them
that?
down with some of those.
I can't do it.
Gladly.
But like
I'm
a piece
sorry.
of plastic.
Oh, that's tough.
Yeah.
It must have had like a pinhole in the bag or
What a
something.
bummer.
That's unfortunate.
I'm sorry.
Take it back. No,
Take it back.
Mm-hmm.
It's,
You know,
not,
I
it's the
thought that
manager's fault.
company didn't exist
Absolutely.
anymore.
Not in Birmingham.
Washington.
Still
Not in
just
Birmingham.
they
Okay.
moved.
Okay, they moved. Okay.
Yeah, because we actually looked that up.
Yeah.
We were eating sweet heat chips
Yeah.
the other night, and we realized Vanessa was looking at that. She's like, "Hey, did you know these were made in Birmingham?" I said, "I did not know that."
Yeah,
Had no idea.
Y'all never went to the factory?
I'm not from here.
Yeah,
I'm from Florida.
You reminded me
Yeah.
where you from.
Yeah.
In the
You ain't
middle
been
of
where we from, boy.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I ain't going
Dollar
back.
Post office.
Yeah, yeah. I went in post office at Dollar General. There was a cardboard cutout of a deer. I knew I was in the wrong place. I started picking up
Foggy
the
Hollow. Foggy Hollow. That's where I'm from.
Next door to Coopstown.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh
Oh
man.
man. All right, so backing it up a little bit, Jersey Devil was talking about the artworks. It's so cool. Triple Dub said love these, and TK said some great art, guys. She did. Julia did such a fantastic job. We're so excited about these finally to get them finished. We did have to throw tonight's all the stat blocks and everything together quickly. Thank you, Vanessa, for slapping those up because the artwork came in at like 3:30 this afternoon, so we had to like rush to get it ready. Let's see. Skinner Music said, Skinner Music says money back guarantee. Probably not, unfortunately.
I'll just tell the convenience store guy that I'm not coming there anymore. He sees me every Tuesday and Thursday.
Assuming it's his fault.
Bring me
Who
your
knows how
final
long
back.
those have been sitting in their
He
factory.
You're like
can send them back.
60% of their income.
I mean, he knows me by name.
All right, everybody. With that, let us go ahead and put up tonight's prediction. How many national points we rolled in tonight's session?
More than
Hopefully,
Tuesday
quite a
night.
few, as we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
test play Valor Vigor tonight. So that means
Yeah.
I guess I gotta throw some combat at you guys. Don't talk your way out of it this time.
You know,
Howdy, mighty nat 20s will be rolled in tonight's session. Go ahead and put up a chance to win some more channel points. And I will note that next Cyber Frame, you will be able to buy a new thing that we, thanks to Hollow's suggestion last night, you'll be able to add to Chaos rolls. So they'll be able to buy you guys a focus die to add to your Chaos rolls. So, which will be helpful because somebody rolled the bare minimum last night and almost just, I'm talking, skirted by the seat of their pants or by the seat of their boxers, I guess, as it was Mitchell.
Oh God. Oh yeah, him trying chaos.
You're assuming he would.
And Hollow said, and even more
tight
art on the horizon.
Or nothing.
Yep.
I could.
Indeed.
Thanks to him.
Thanks.
I could see
yeah.
him.
And everybody
Thanks. Yeah. Big part.
Yes.
Thanks to him for that big boost that we had. But seriously, thank you to everybody who promoted our, who supported our recent art fund. So first of all, I would like to say, I forgot to mention that because we've talked about it so many times already. But thank you guys so much for helping us to get this Foxtail art. If it was not if it was not for all of your generous donations, we would not have been able to afford it. But thanks to you guys, we were able to get it done. So this is, like I said, everything that we make, we put right back into it, and that's gone into the most recent art fund. As we've got Tales of the Arcane firing up in about a month, and thanks to all of you, we have hit that art fund goal, and we'll be searching for an artist in session 0. We actually have a list picked out, and we're going to vote on it as a group during our session 0 to vote on who we want to commission to do the artwork. So hopefully, it probably won't be ready by the time we start that campaign, but it'll be within the first few weeks after we start, I imagine. So it'll be a lot quicker than what we've done in the past. So thank you guys so much for all of your support and for helping us to grow this thing and to produce, you know, the value, the quality of content which we're able to crank out. So that is largely in part to you. So thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.
All right.
You're the best.
Scara said, Billy, go find more snacks.
We got some Doritos over there.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Alright,
burritos.
With that, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's session.
Good save.
I would like to remind you all, thanks to Ascar, Scares You, and Skinner Music Man, you've all been blessed already.
Blessings
You're welcome.
blessed.
on you.
Thank you, and I'm interested to see what you're working on.
Guys, let's go ahead and jump into tonight's session with a quick recap because it's been 3 weeks. I listened back today and I had to listen back to a few parts twice to make sure that I remembered entirely what happened last time.
It'd be
Last
like
we
that
left
recently.
off, you all found yourselves in the bottom of the Temple of the Chains of Kismet, reeling from your fight with Demetrius and Lady Morwen. However, you were victorious, and you succeeded in uncovering Demetrius's phylactery. You allowed Alistair to consume it, granting him more power than he had before. He was not 100% sated, as he told you that this will tie him over and will allow him to be more helpful to you, as you all now have the party ability to summon him to assist you in a combat once per day. After this, he used his power to free Tim and Sylvie, who were tossing snacks to each other from the glyph of warding. And then you made your way up, sneaking thanks to some very well-played deception checks, you were able to sneak your way out of the temple and bypass all the security, except for the Naga, which caught on to you. But with a quick sleight of hand, you were able to buy yourself some time to get out of the sewers before he could catch up to you. You emerged up top and made your way back to Forever Barcane, Frankie's place, to rest and recover before continuing your journey to track down Lord Bruinholt, Jasper Bruinholt, and question him in regards to his connections with Lady Morwen and the Chains of Kismet. I will note too that Lady Morwen is bound and gagged at the moment with a potato sack over her head, as you guys started dragging her around everywhere you went. You rested in Frankie's place, and then the next day you continued on towards Jasper Bruinholt's place of business, where you confronted him. Well, Wiley confronted him about his connection with Lady Morwen, as well as him being your father. Jasper was not too concerned with you and more frustrated at the foiling of Lady Morwen's plans, who it seems that he had a pretty large hand and a great deal invested in it. Your mother's Serenity gave him a nice slap across the face, and then you all tied him up, bound him, gagged him, and drug him out of the street too.
Just like that.
And you carried them on to meet with the Viscount William Shepherd, the the regent of this land, of this city, to find out what you should do, because the sheriff has Frankie, and the sheriff worked for Lady Morwen. You did not want to go there first, so you decided to go see the Viscount. Upon entering in, you were met with this very large, very regal German shepherd who already knew all about you, as Frankie seems to have enlightened him upon your arrival into the city. And that is where we're going to pick up tonight's session, as he looks towards all of you and says, "And I have many questions for you." So, as you all... Oh,
What was his name? Something
Shepherd.
Viscount William Shepherd.
Viscount
Viscount
William.
is one.
Was he an astronaut or something?
Sounds like a good dude.
You are seekers. But there were no seekers, at least none that we were aware of, in the city whenever the fog came. How did you get here exactly?
We walked, right?
We did walk, yeah. To be pretty honest with you, we have a pretty substantially sized astral that we carry with us.
Do you?
We do, yeah.
How substantially sized might it be?
It's big enough.
Big enough to...
Protect the four of us.
Yeah, really just to protect the four of us. It's really not that large.
Pity. For I was willing to make a deal. But we'll get to that in a moment. Tell me, you know of Lady Morwen and Lord Jasper Bruenholt's connections with this cult known as the Chains of Kismet, do you not?
Yeah, we heard about him.
Tucking my chain back into my pocket.
And you were working with Frankie to uncover them.
Yes.
Were you successful?
Yes.
I'd say so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Where did we leave her?
In his care.
Yeah.
So, you brought them in with you?
Yep.
As he kind of looks them over. They've still got potato sacks over their heads. You
Lift up more with
lift up.
Yeah, just a little peek.
Well done. You see, as you lift it up, she just kind of rolls her eyes and just looks off to the sides. You. And what of Frankie? It is my understanding that he was arrested.
Well, we were hoping that we could kind of figure that out and he would be released. But right now, do you know the sheriff's dirty?
I'm aware, yes. Frankie informed me of such. I was trying to find a way to deal with it without public backlash. As I'm sure you know, much of the population of this fine city is feline in nature. They don't quite care for a canine overlord.
That's what I said to your little secretary outside, and he got mad at me.
Yes, because we're trying to remedy this situation.
Of course, of course.
To make it better for the city, we want everyone to get along. That is what our king, our lord, wants.
Oh, we specialize in discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Then perhaps you could help me with a problem. You see, my guards have informed me that there are various bombs planted around the city walls.
Oh, you don't say.
That's the guy for you.
It's a demolitions expert.
Mm-hmm.
Make deception checks.
Demolitions. Yes. Expert.
Pyrotechnics.
Pyrotechnics.
23.
23. So she can lie
22.
occasionally.
Occasionally.
Yeah. Oh, right. This is most perfect then. I do not want to put my guards in harm's way. There are already too many that are beginning to, not rebel, but pull away from my lead, leaning on the sheriff for guidance and direction. There is a bit of a fissure between power right now. If we could hire a third party to take care of these bombs for us, dismantle them, you would be compensated, of course, so long as no damage is done to the city or any of the people within. Then perhaps we could work some sort of agreement out. And as for your discretion, might I ask in your assistance in apprehending the sheriff, cornering him,
It would be our pleasure.
Be down to do
Can I insight check that?
Make an insight check.
Thank you for being here.
Did a,
Yeah, sure. I'm down.
you said
17.
apprehend.
Apprehend.
Did you say
17.
they're alive?
He
You
didn't
didn't?
say.
Okay.
Oh, whispers. She's asking the questions that we didn't even think to ask. We would have just buried him under.
You're just in for it. Yeah, go throw him in.
Yeah, it
What's
was
his
the other
name?
guy. Yeah. The hole's big enough.
It's just a death pit. Drop them in there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, apprehending the sheriff. He has garnered quite a few of the guards to his side and to his aid. I still have quite a few under my command as well. However, it cannot be seen by the public. He is very well respected in the city, as is Lady Morwen and Lord Bruenholt. We are going to need to acquire substantial evidence involving them in this incident, as well as the gathering of the fog throughout the city.
Well, we have some evidence for them, but not him.
Here's the way I see it. You hold a lot of the cards right here. You can tell the people whatever you want them to know. Now, as far as we are concerned, we cannot. So if we're going after the sheriff and we get in trouble, do you have our back?
Of course. I will
Insight
do
check.
my best.
Make an insight check.
Nope. Freaking
I
bad coming.
am also
Tim's picking his teeth.
So that's a whopping 5.
That's good. That's good. 18.
Gosh, you're good at this.
18.
Teamwork.
He seems to be honest, but it's a politician's honest.
Yeah.
Like, there's probably a caveat to it.
I think I might need that in writing.
Very well. If you assist me in finding evidence supporting these claims and showing that the sheriff was indeed involved in nefarious acts against the people of the city, help me contain him. I'm afraid of him running loose at the moment. He's garnering too many allies to his side. We need proof. We need to show the people of why the fog has been lifted. I assume that since you have captured the ringleaders here, that is the reason for this.
Yes. What exactly was it that you wanted us to do about the astrals?
You're seekers, right?
Yes.
Well, I was looking to hire you. Of course, it would be a... sorry.
Off the
The
books,
word
need to know
escapes
the
me.
basis record.
It would be a private contract, if you will, exclusive to you, to find an astral large enough to expand our domain out to our farmland. We have been shown over these past few weeks, with the fog covering us, that being cut off from our farms and our supplies is rather problematic. It would be in our best interest to acquire an astral for North Mutant that is large enough to expand our territory several miles outside of the city walls, so that our people could feel safe even when a storm of withering approaches, so that they can continue to work their farms and provide the city with well-needed supplies. We would be willing to offer 2,000 gold pieces for this contract.
We come up. Yeah. How's it going to keep the city secure for that long?
That's a good point.
Of course, you do not have to accept if you'd rather not.
No. We're seekers. This is what
Interested.
This is what we do. For the good of the people, of course.
People.
Yes.
Of course.
Animals.
Thank you. Does your observation tower work? You have any astronomers in the city?
It's taking a few hits.
Sorry,
do
I just
have
had
a
to
few.
kill my family. I'm a little shaken up.
Yes, we do have an observatory in town. It is not one of the most esteemed along the coast, but it is possible they may have a few needs.
All right. We can work with that.
So,
We'll accept, right?
I think so.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will have both contracts put in writing. One, securing my assistance should anything go awry between you and the sheriff. And second, I will work up a contract to provide us an astral large enough to cover our farmland as well as the city itself. It will be exclusive, as I said. We will not make it public to the Astronomers Guild or to the Seekers.
Sounds good for me.
I'm good with that,
You
yeah.
okay, Sylvie?
Yeah. I'm just trying to figure out how we're gonna deal with the sheriff, but I guess we'll figure that out later.
I was wondering the same
I don't know
thing.
if we were like supposed to put a bag over his head and be like, "Where's the evidence?"
No, no. We just deliver him to. You would like to have him
No,
alive.
we need evidence.
He wants evidence.
You can get the evidence.
If you can bring him to me, and that's a start, we can find evidence. As long as he doesn't have time to hide it.
Find evidence.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can
Yeah.
put some evidence where it needs to be found.
Exactly.
Okay.
Finding evidence is not difficult to do in my position. However, getting the culprits involved and making sure that evidence does not go tampered with, that is problematic. We need him we need him silently apprehended and to make a sudden disappearance from the public eye for a short time while this evidence is located.
You know what?
Simple.
Simple.
It's simple. Hypothetically, if he's gone for, let's say, more than a short time, you know, something unfortunate happens, and
Then he will have suffered an unfortunate accident in the line of duty.
all right, that's.
I mean, if I accidentally strangle him, you mean something like
No,
that?
whoa, Tim. Not in front of the
Say those things out
Viscount.
loud.
What?
Tim, those are inside thoughts, not outside ones.
I didn't know you heard me.
But yes.
As I said,
Absolutely.
if you can get him here alive,
Yes,
much as
of
you've
course.
done for Lady Morn and Jasper Bruinholt, it would be most appreciated.
Of course. Of course.
For now, guards! The doors open up, and you see as a couple of the canine guards begin to make their way inside. Take these two below. Make sure they are fed and watered, and also make sure they are securely bound.
Like a houseplant.
Like a houseplant. What do you do to your houseplants?
She waterlogs him.
And binds them?
Yes.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta wrap them so they grow.
Where do you
Make
want
sure.
them to
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
PDSM.
go? On the next episode of Foxtail.
Y'all just turned horticulture into a sex joke.
It's all sex. It already
Funny
was.
thing about that.
That's all that chloroform.
Good God. So, he watches they're taken to a through a side doors as they're kind of urged along by the guards. The door shuts behind them.
Very well. Give me about a few moments, and I'll have these contracts drawn up for us.
So,
Thank you.
You may wait in the lobby, if you will.
All right.
Get kicked out already. Here we go.
as you make your way out, short time passes, and he does emerge with 2 contracts that he unravels before you on the desk next with his secretary. As he unravels them, he has already placed the seal of North Mutant on each one, as well as his seal, the seal of William Shepard, which is basically just a paw print in ink. If you will, sign here. He gives you each little inkwell.
Can I spend some time reading it?
Sure, you may. Go ahead and make an intelligence check for me.
You're so smart.
8. An 8?
Oh god.
Yep, everything seems in order. What you can tell.
That's good.
Seems good. Both's clear. You know, he's gonna back you if anything should happen to between you and the sheriff. You will have his full support.
How much have we seen of this whole place?
of North Mutant.
I mean, like his. I'm trying to gauge how many guards and how many.
Are you talking about the courthouse here?
Yeah, how much? You know, I know he's got pool, but I mean, how many people are with him? You know,
outside there were about half a dozen guards out front that were keeping the crowd back because there was a crowd that was shouting. It seemed like there was some slightly frustrated townsfolk. Inside, you know that you've counted 4 guards in total so far. But outside of that, you're not sure. This is a pretty big building. There's a lot of rooms everywhere. You can see that there's a second floor where there's kind of these vestibules that extend over either side of the foyer, and there are several guards posted up top as well. He's probably got at least a dozen or so here. Also, Office Goth, stop that. Do not condone that behavior. So. Do you sign it?
Yeah.
right in the middle. I can't read it.
God. Tim. You can't read it?
I mean, I'll try. No, I might read it.
Natural 20.
That's a 14 minus 1. That's a 13.
Okay. So you read over it. You have his full support if you are caught while trying to capture the sheriff. And he's offering you a substantial sum of money for an astral.
I was going to disavow any knowledge, some of the stuff like that. Cool. I read something for once.
I read something.
Oh, Tim. I'll find some books for you.
I don't know if you want our books.
Do the rest of you sign?
Yeah.
Excellent. He rolls it up. Then we are agreed. Best of luck to you. Just come see it. Report to me whenever you're finished.
Do we get a copy of anything like that?
As I said, discretion is highly advised on bringing in the sheriff.
That's a good point.
Should it be of note, I would recommend bringing him through the back door. I'll make sure that my guards are posted there. There's an alley behind this building. It is protected 24/7. I will make sure they know you're coming with a delivery for me.
There's 2 copies. One of those was for us? Of the contract?
So no, it's 2 different contracts.
One for the astral, one for the ship.
Yeah.
I agree with Tim. I'd like to have a copy of this contract.
Very well. He thinks for a second, then he puts it in his secretary's hands. Make copies of these. So a little while passes, and he does bring out some copies. He signs. He takes his paw, signs them himself, and then passes them to each of you.
It's like a code word we should have for the guards. They know that it's us.
Not a lot of seekers around here. You're a skunk, a red fox, a badger, and a raccoon. They'll know.
Okay.
I think you've
forget.
only seen one other skunk so far. It was a little girl.
Yeah. He went and messed up the side of that building.
Yeah. She felt pretty bad about it, I think, though.
Mm-hmm.
Is that before or after the bullying?
Both.
All right.
Okay.
So we're off to
Yeah.
hit an astral and a
Yeah,
sheriff.
so.
Find ourselves a sheriff.
We need to handle the bombs first, though, I think. Yeah.
So, too.
Forgot
Don't
about
pull the
that
chain.
already.
Yeah.
Don't pull a chain. Here are the schematics. This is how you do it.
And you will be rewarded. 600 gold pieces per bomb dismantled. Safely.
Safely. Did you hear that part?
Absolutely.
Should you deal any damage to the town walls or to any of the people, the losses will be incurred upon your reward.
Yeah, that's fair.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Turns around and begins to step back into the main room, shutting the door behind him.
I am suspicious at how well that went.
No, he seems like he wants results, and we are the most equipped to give him those results.
Yeah.
Doesn't make us necessarily in a good position, but better than nothing for.
No, we're in a richer position, I believe, when we're done.
I agree.
Even though I really didn't find anything to spend my money on. So, what's our plan?
Start with the bombs.
Start
Yep.
with the bombs.
Then work our way to the observatory.
Mm-hmm. Might need to take a little rest before hanging out with that sheriff.
Yeah, that would probably
Yeah, we're
be
gonna make
best.
a plan for that sheriff.
We should probably follow him if he has any
find out
evidence.
his
It might,
routes.
yeah, be where he lives or somewhere like you said
where
along
he
his
lives.
routes.
And he's looking for us, so if we need to bait him, it'd be pretty easy.
Yeah.
It's true.
Why y'all looking at me?
I wasn't, but I am now.
He does have a personal vendetta
Yep.
specifically against you.
Yep.
You would be great
I could
bait.
be some bait.
I can be some bait.
All right.
To the bombs.
To the bombs.
All right, so you're gonna make your way over to the bombs.
Do we need
First of all, I'd
tools
like to
to take
say,
care of
Keldrin 5e and Rose Mysterious, thank you for the follow.
Thank you.
Welcome to the Cottage. Thank you for following along.
We got Wolf Rose and Rose Mysterious.
Mysterious. They've already met and talked.
And Iskara says, I am now the proud owner of a player's handbook and a dungeon master's guide.
Hey,
I see. Congratulations, Iskara.
Yes.
Also, I think that means that your time to start playing is coming soon, right? So, as you all make your way, which side of town are you going to go to? So you know there's a bomb to the eastern side of town, and there's one to the north. The direction in which you guys came from. Which one are you going to head to first?
Do either take us past the sheriff, the prison, jail?
Yes, the one to the north would take you by the stockades.
Let's go to the west one first.
Yeah, I don't really want to show my face.
Did you say east or west?
East, yeah, east.
East one?
Sorry, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to go mess with the sheriff yet.
Yeah.
Not yet. So yeah, maybe the east one.
North.
Not the north. How about that?
Not
We're
the
just
Go
north.
east first and go around and then
Yeah.
come back.
East and
Are we gonna try and get these out like into the withering, and just in case it goes really poorly, which I fully anticipate to happen.
oh.
What she anticipate happening?
Yeah, one of us failing to disarm them successfully and being blown
Yeah.
to smithereens.
We're not the most dexterous.
Speak for yourself.
Do we need to
Okay, Mister,
Get
I've
some-
fallen off the roof a few times.
Who told you about that?
I saw it. I saw it once. The clothesline.
Okay, but how many times have I gotten us into places?
You think you can do it?
I know I can do it.
Okay.
But if I can't,
Yeah.
if I can't, we have an escape route. Yes.
I think we
2
should
feet and run.
just crank up our lantern a little bit.
Yeah, that's
and-
what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I even had this crazy idea about after we find the astral, maybe we can sell our services, find somebody to make some pseudo lanterns for them,
Ooh.
sell a product.
I like that. I'm scared about letting go of how to make these
Proprietary,
things.
yeah.
I was
But
thinking
if
that
we're the
too.
only ones selling them, and we make them worse than ours.
It's gonna be
Making a
replicas.
faulty product already?
No, not a faulty, but just not as
A shady
good as
business.
An
not as good as
inferior
what we got.
product.
Yes, exactly.
We will try our hardest. We are just not
To
as good
replicate,
at-
we're not the original
Mm-hmm.
creators.
Jack would be ashamed.
Jack would be ashamed. He
Jack
is,
left, you know?
He's in the ethereal plane
Are you
playing
mad at
hanky
Jack?
panky with a spider. No, Jack abandoned us.
He didn't. He just had his own path to take. His own journey.
First Wesley, then Jack. Who's next? Tim, you gonna leave us?
Where am I going to go?
Tim's not gonna leave us.
So, do we need tools for this disarming?
If we want to do it successfully this time, I think we need some tools.
What about like something to contain it if it goes off? Is that going to be any way to do that?
That's why I was saying we should take it out to the withering.
Yeah.
So if it just goes off, it blows up the
So do we need a
withering.
cart to put it in or something
One of
like
us
that?
is still going to be in the blast radius, regardless.
He should probably do it because he can get out of there.
Or what if we just tie?
Trying to get me out of here, huh?
No.
I see. First Wesley, then Jack, then it was Sylvia who tried to kill me. God. No, but yeah, I can. Well, I need to
You
sleep
can
first.
literally, you have the magic to get out of there.
Why don't
But
we
not
just?
right now. I'm pretty spent.
Broke ass bitch.
Broke ass bitch is right. That is what I identify as currently. Yes. Yes. That is a fact.
Wow.
Why don't we do the smart thing? Why don't we just tie a string to the detonator and just pull it?
I don't think that's what I said, but we probably
wasn't
got
a
to put it in the
cartoon
car
already.
and take it out in the withering,
Yeah,
and then
we-
pull the string.
We have
with
to
the
move
magic
first.
mumbo jumbo. They're talking about teleporting and doing
That's
magic
exactly
to get out.
We just get the car, put it in the car,
Exactly.
take it in the withering, pull the string, and boom.
Pull the string, boom.
Yep, get rid of them green things.
Easy.
Are we leaving it in the cart when it goes boom?
Sure.
No,
I
that's
wouldn't
a
say
waste
that.
of a good
That-
cart.
Carts
Yeah,
are
what's pulling the
expensive.
cart?
Oh. What now?
Carts are expensive.
Nothing.
What's pulling the car?
Yeah, what's pulling the cart?
He
we gotta
was
get that
last
thing out
time.
first.
Oh.
Oh wait, no,
No,
we got
we-
lizards.
I mean,
Remember?
How heavy is the bomb?
Let's put it in your dad's cart.
Tim and I were feeding them.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You actually do have the Bruin Holt,
Yeah.
one of the Bruin Holt carts right now.
That's a
Yeah.
good car.
We've been getting around with.
We could use that outside of the city.
All right, fine. Then we'll
Yeah, well, we
we'll
won't
dump it out of
destroy
the car.
it. We'll just put it on the car.
No, we can
Yeah.
leave it here. We can leave it here, parked outside.
But what if somebody gets hurt?
How?
With the bomb.
The bomb.
We're taking it out.
With the cart. We,
Let's get another cart.
I can carry it.
okay.
I'll be about 100 feet behind you.
I can carry the bomb. It's no
That's good.
problem.
That's good. We'll be ready to come in.
No
and
problem. Or I can just, roll it. It's a barrel.
I'm just in the schematic things. Does it make any sense to me after I went and detonated one?
Make an intelligence check.
I just wasted on the
Like,
last roll.
didn't we talk to
Mhm, the guy told us how it works.
Yeah.
You're about to learn the same thing.
Or not.
Yeah.
That's it. Well, I think it's -1, so that would be fine. No, it's good. That's an 18 plus 3 minus 1, so that's a
Okay.
dirty 20.
Dirty
right?
20. All right. So with a dirty 20,
It changed a lot.
there's, you know that these bombs are very unstable. You rattle it just the right way, and it's probably gonna go boom. Now it can be shaken up a little bit, but you also know they're heavy. I'm talking like 150 pounds heavy.
What are they in?
They're in a makeshift metal barrel.
I think we're gonna have to
I
take
got
the
a plan.
detonation device out of the thing first.
Got a plan.
Think so?
I think that's probably our best bet.
Was that showing this schematic thing?
The guy told us how to do that.
All right. All right. No, who's going to do it?
Mr. Thumbs over there was touting that he could
Volunteer.
do
That-
it,
that-
so.
I thought
I
you
mean,
were
I
the one
had
to
the
do it.
idea
I
that we
have
didn't have to use
thumbs,
thumbs.
but I also have a brain.
Yes, and what does that bring
And I've been
telling you?
thinking. I've been thinking.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you can do the teleport thing, right?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Okay.
Does it teleport things you're carrying?
I could step through with something.
So if you're holding the barrel and then teleport, what happens?
Barrel might blow up. I don't know. It comes with me.
Yeah, it'll come with you, right?
I'm gonna be able to pick it up.
You have to be able to pick it up. What if we rolled it on top of you?
Sounds like I'm gonna go boom. That's what it sounds like.
Okay, second plan. Second plan. I can see
I
that
had
was
a- I
not
had a
connecting
plan.
with you the way that I thought it would.
No,
Um,
no, it was not.
second plan.
But I could push the barrel through teleport.
You
I
can.
have, can I not? I have to step through.
It's not like
For
a
a dimension
portal.
door, yeah, you have to go with it. Now,
Ah.
with dimension door, you can technically take 2 people with you. And both of you are holding it, lifting it up. You could theoretically take both of it, both you and the item.
That's one way to do it, right?
Then I'd have to go back. Yeah.
Yeah, and then we just walk back. We got the lantern. We open it up. Just walk back. Tie the knot to it. Boom.
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I like that.
No, I figured you might be thinking the same thing.
2 bombs. Could do it twice.
Done deal.
Done deal. Tomorrow.
Guess you didn't want to hear my plan.
No.
No,
We're
that's
open
fine.
up for
I
suggestions.
thought we saw your plan already. Your plan didn't work, Tim.
That wasn't a plan. That was investigation. Gone wrong.
All right. So what's your plan? I'm open.
I don't think it's any good.
Okay.
You could add to my plan because my plan's not foolproof. It is.
It's fine.
but-
Let's go. let's go rest so we can do this tomorrow, right?
All right.
What was your
That's
plan?
what he says.
I just want to hear your plan. I just
No,
want
you
to know.
don't.
I
You're
just
just
want to know
saying
what's
that.
on your mind, Tim.
What's on my mind?
Yeah, what's on your
You
mind?
really don't want to know.
Rest.
Rest. Rest. Yes, rest sounds nice.
Yes, we're a little delirious.
So, you make your way out of the Viscount's chambers and down into the street again. You can still see those guards are still pushing back that crowd. The crowd's getting a little bit larger now. You,
Oh, wait a minute, what do we look like? Are we still just normal?
yeah, you look like you.
Yeah. We wiped
So-
all that off.
As you step out, you can see Serenity still parked in the carts nearby. You see she's got like a little cup of those little worms, and she's just like tossing them out to the lizards, and the lizards just eating them. The crowd is getting a little bit larger, and you hear is at this point they've started saying, "No more dogs! No more dogs!" They start chanting this as the guards are trying to push them back.
Oh no.
How many guards are out there?
Right now, there's about a dozen that are keep holding the line.
How many people?
Roughly, probably 3 or 4 dozen Orn folk.
Give me a second.
Okay.
I'm gonna climb up the nearest building.
Okay.
See if I can get a vantage point. See what's happening.
All right. So, not too hard. Find one nearby. You manage to kind of climb up on top of it. Look down. Make a perception check as you're looking at everything.
Just about to roll on my plate.
Maybe the hot sauce will help. Who knows?
It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Perception.
Yeah.
5 plus 17.
22.
22.
So, Wiley, as you kind of shift nearby and you climb up on top of the roof, you try to get a better vantage point towards the back of the crowd. You notice a couple of individuals towards the back that have those chains dangling. As they're walking around, they're whispering to people, kind of shouting. They're antagonizing.
Oh.
And then you notice 2 guards walk up behind them, 2 feline guards. You recognize them. You saw them with the sheriff whenever they were chasing Tim down the day before. You watch as they wander over to these individuals. They tap them on the shoulder. They whisper something, and then they all kind of look at each other and they all begin to break away from the crowd and make their way back towards the main road.
people who were inciting, and then the guards.
The guards walk up to them, whisper something in their ears, and then they step away and they begin to make their way towards the main road.
Interesting. What direction are they headed? They're just
Kind of back towards the center of town.
center town.
Looks like, yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna climb back down.
Okay.
Saw something pretty interesting.
Yeah.
The guards, they're working with the dissenters. They're spreading these rumors. They're sowing
More
chaos.
dissent.
Yeah, into the crowds. I think they're benefiting from this.
Interesting.
Get everybody riled up, and then when they reestablish order, they'll be heroes or have power.
Are they still there?
They start heading down the main road.
Wonder why they're leaving now.
Yeah, did they
Probably
have
going
something?
back to wherever the concentration, maybe the sheriff we want to follow. I know it's a little early than we discussed.
What do you think?
Maybe we get one of them, they can talk.
I can follow, I can trail.
Yeah, be careful. I'm running low on magic.
Yeah, we might need your thumbs for the bomb.
Yeah.
Oh, you just tie a rope to the hand. Anyway. Before they get too far away, I'm going to start. Just keep communication with me
Okay.
if you can.
All right. So, the 3 of you, where are you headed?
I guess we'll try and stay, 120 feet roughly behind them?
Yeah.
Just kind of keep your distance from the guards and everything, on trying to stay out of trouble, making it where you can message. So you're just keeping an eye on him as he moves. So it's just gonna be like a little daisy chain. For you guys like following these guards.
Is there any way I can get to where I can see the crowd and also see him?
Yeah.
I'd like to do that.
So, all right. I will note though that if you do that, you can see that those guards they're continuing to wall. They're getting further and further and further away. Like they're exiting this area. They're going to a totally different location. So
Like fast.
and not quickly. They're moving at just a regular walking pace, but you can tell they're trying not to draw attention to themselves. There's about 7 of them in total.
They've used bombs before.
Yeah. Do you think they left anything here to go boom?
I
Did
can
you
look
see 'em?
around. I'm pretty good at looking, and I can smell too for any kind of chemicals.
Some of that obsidian stuff, right? Wasn't that what it was?
Black
Yeah.
powder.
Blew up.
I'll look around, see what I can find.
Yeah, I'll check it out too.
Okay. So you two are looking for anything that they might have left behind. Who is following Wiley?
Are you still going?
Yeah.
Crud, I guess that was
So Tim is following Wiley. The two of you are about to investigate the crowd.
What type of plan was that?
As you two make your way out toward the crowd and begin to search around, make investigation checks for me.
Can I
Couldn't
smell?
it be perception?
You make it, yeah. You can perception or investigation, your choice. Actually, your choice. And I'll let you know, thanks to John, the Jersey Devil, you've all been blessed yet again. John, the Jersey Devil also said that baby Devil is asleep, so the horticulture jokes can fly out.
Thank you.
No!
Thank you, John.
Why would you?
No! Why are we making plant sex jokes? That's such a
no?
bizarre and niche thing.
Wait till you think about what pollen is.
I was about to say
Biology
something.
class.
That's exactly. Wow.
All right.
17 for me. Perception.
17?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20 and 17. All right. So the two of you, the two of them, you make your way following those 2 guards and the other chains of kismet to the main, down to the main track.
Yep.
Office God. Why? Why did you do that?
Yes.
Why did you do that?
I could say something.
Oh, I'm
Say
not.
I can't.
No, you can't. Stop
I
it.
can't.
But you can.
Maybe
Oh, it was
not.
Bearsy. Bearsy started it?
Bear, what? And then
So disappointed.
What did Percy Poo say?
Bearsy started and then was acting surprised. What?
Horticulture?
So, you two, you're
Mother
investigating
Nature has
for bombs.
needs.
I'm not even going to dignify this with a response. So you two make your way into the crowd. Start looking around, seeking any information, anything. You don't notice anything out of place. You don't see any. You don't see any bombs or anything of that nature. You do happen to notice another individual with those black chains, with one of those black chains as he's shouting. And then you see another one. There's a couple still scattered in the crowd here as they're shouting at the guards right now. There's no more dogs! No more dogs! They're all felines that you notice too. Like pretty much all of the individuals out here are feline in nature. Something does catch your attention though. Sylvie, as you're sniffing the air, you do smell something familiar. You pick up the scent of the sheriff. And you start looking around for a moment. It's coming from down an alleyway nearby.
Man, I didn't find any bombs, but I smell the sheriff. He's down an alley. So that's not where Wiley's going.
Do you think it's worth it for him to still go and see what's going on over there?
I don't know. Possibly. Maybe we can go see what's up with the sheriff and let him see what he sees.
How far away is Wiley?
At this point, Wiley's probably a couple 100 feet away. Like, you can catch up to him if you run. So,
Or maybe get close enough to message him to let him know he's not going to find him there.
That's what I'm thinking.
Okay.
I do that. Stay hidden. Don't go to him yet. The sheriff.
Okay, yeah.
so you take off.
I'm not stupid.
You can see Tim's tail just kind of as he's following along behind Wiley,
Tim.
who's just taking off as you make your way forward.
Yeah.
Damn. What? We gotta get Wiley. Gotta stop him.
Why? What's
The
gonna happen?
sheriff's not out there. The sheriff's back there. Back at the crowd.
Yeah, but I thought we was going to get the sheriff the next day.
Yeah. But I don't know if he's going into a trap or something. Just need to stop him.
I guess I got to run. Take
Yeah,
one
so you
Wally.
just pick up the
Yeah.
pace, just take off after him. Wiley, so as you're following, you get down to the main road, and you notice as they're making their way towards the center of town and taking a left, heading towards the north, there seem to be heading in the direction of where the stockades would be. The guards are leading the way, the 5 members of Kismet kind of following behind them. As they're shifting around the corner outside. And then Tim, you hear Tim running up behind you. His arm are just clanking.
Start climbing up the building.
Tim, what do you do? You see Wiley, you know he hears you, and he just starts climbing away.
Look down for a rock.
Doesn't take long to find one.
How far are they looking the other direction? The guards are walking the other
Yeah,
direction?
you watch as they round a corner down the road.
Are they round the corner?
Yeah. Make an attack roll.
Wally. That's a 13 plus, I don't know what you add to a rock.
Strength.
Straight.
Oh, that's
so
a
plus 30.
18.
Oh, God.
I think that hits.
That means.
You get cracked in the back of the head with a rock.
Who did that?
What you doing? Run up the building, come on.
I'm working here.
They just went around that way, come on.
Look at him.
They're going this way.
Back said the sheriff's in town.
The sheriff, of course he's in town. That's why we're here.
No, back in the... Back. What'd you say again? Oh, I can't talk to you.
I continue climbing.
Just talk the bag.
Talk to Bag. He was supposed to message me. Why did he send you?
Because you're too far away.
I'm not. Am I?
Well, you were. I had to run to catch up with you. You climb up the building because you didn't want to...
I thought it went a pretty good. Okay.
Just talk the bag.
All right. Well, you go back there and tell him to message me. All right.
Tell it like you...
You're the only way. Can you do magic? I can't do magic. Who's gonna tell him?
Where's a rock? Is
Can
he
I
far enough
message
where I
him?
can hit him with a rock?
Message Riley.
You're looking across the road, so you send Tim with a message. You watch Tim take off after Wiley. You're like breathing deep, you're breathing heavy. You watch as he runs across the crowd, and then you just see the two of them just like angry New Yorkers just shouting at each other with their hands as Wiley's like scaling the side of this building.
Not bad. Thank. What?
Why are you still on the wall? Did Tim not tell you?
He told me something about the sheriff being in town. Of course he's in town.
Yeah, no, he's back at the crowd. So
Back
we
at the
found him.
crowd?
Yeah, hanging out in the alley, hiding.
Y'all saw him?
Mm-hmm. Not saw him, but said we smelled him.
Oh, so it's. She has a good nose.
Her nose knows.
All right. Well, I guess I'll turn around.
Where'd those guys go?
They went further down towards the stockade.
Yeah, I don't really know what's going on here.
Yeah, me neither. He threw a rock at me.
Did he hit you?
Yeah.
Nice.
In the back of the head.
I messaged him. Nice shot.
But I wouldn't go and listen to me. I was trying to holler at him. Did you tell him? I told him to talk to you.
Hey, you talking to Bag? Put him back on the phone. Put him back.
This is not a party line.
You
And I'm just.
are having this conversation. Sylvia, you're still hanging out towards the back of the crowd. You're like, you walked up to next to a building. They take off. They leave. They've left you here. A few moments pass.
Hello. Do you like to read?
Talking to a tree.
Yeah. Oh, that's sad story.
You see, from that alley nearby, you watch the sheriff step out, kind of look around for a moment. You see as he nudges someone behind him, he points towards someone in the crowd. And you watch as another cat comes running. He begins to look around, sifting, and then he sets eyes on you.
I still have a disguise, right?
Oh, y'all took your disguises off.
Did we?
I thought we did.
I'm pretty sure you did. Pretty sure you did.
And if we didn't,
Okay.
I don't think yours was pretty good.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna stand there right now until I understand what's happening.
Okay. He just kind of looks at you. He narrows his eyes. He takes a step towards you, and you can see as there is this bit. You watch the ears fold back a bit, and then that individual that he sent towards the crowd comes back with someone else, and the three of them disappear down that alley. What do you want to do?
Guys? Hello? You told me to stay here. I don't know what to do. I'm all alone again. Ugh. I'll go in the direction towards Bag.
Towards back?
Yeah.
Okay, so you back up, take a few steps back, and then you start taking off towards the main road. As you approach the main road, what you see ahead of you is Bag on this side of the street, Tim on the other side of the street, Wiley up on the wall, and Bag is just whispering angrily.
Guys,
Like not making no noise, and the two of them are shouting and just throwing their hands at each other.
we have a problem.
What?
We have a problem.
What?
The sheriff saw me and he's up to something and I didn't know what to do because Bag told me to stay there all by myself and I was alone and I didn't want to follow him and do something stupid.
What's Sylvie saying? I can't hear her.
Oh no, I see her across the street, talking to herself. I guess. I don't know.
Oh, come on, guys. I'm going to walk towards Sylvia.
Hey, why couldn't you hit the guard with a rock like that?
Nobody told me to throw the rock at the god. We weren't trying to talk to the god.
I guess.
So, as you all step down, you begin to approach Sylvie. You notice from a little ways down, coming out of an alley, you see there are two carts. Kind of get into the middle of the road. They make their way out. They each have those strange monitor lizards that are kind of on the front of them that are pulling them into the town thoroughfare. As they make their way down, Sylvie, as the second one passes, you notice these are both patty caddies. These are
They're crazies. Put them in there.
they are basically used by the town guard to arrest criminals. And you see, as the door shuts on the back one, there's like a bit of a curtain that's kind of pulled. You see the sheriff riding the back of one of them as he looks back at you and then drops it as they make their
There
way
it goes.
towards the center of
He's
town.
in there. Did it feel like an illusion of any sort?
Make an Arcana check.
Come on, no. 8.
It's too far away to tell.
Yeah.
Oh shit, I don't know what to do.
I don't either.
What's
I don't know
going
what
on?
they're up to.
There he is.
He's in that car.
He's in the cart.
Well, what are we waiting
Riding
for?
like a prisoner.
I don't know what
Right.
they're up to.
We could use those cards to disarm the bomb, take the bombs out with it, and what just
We're
happens
supposed to
be.
do this discreetly. What if they hurt a lot of people? Ugh.
Well, we just put the bomb in the cart with the sheriff, take it out there, and we take care of two birds with one stone.
If we can't move a barrel, outside a couple feet, what makes you think we can put it on the cart and just?
The forest can move it, can't we? You said you were strong. You're going to carry it.
I mean, I could, but I'm not gonna move very fast.
No, I said we just. Never mind. We just need the carts. Let's go get the carts and take them from them.
How about we just
Hijack the
follow and
cart.
see what happens first?
Sure.
I like that plan.
I just keep following everybody wherever we go.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Let's follow the carts.
Sure.
All right. So you all begin to take off, trying to catch up to the carts as they're making their way down. As you're running
Off of the
away
lane.
off into the distance, Serenity is still left out in front of the Viscount's manor, just tossing worms to the monitor lizards. This is where we're gonna take a quick break.
Good. Someone's taking care of our animals.
Guys, we're gonna take a quick break right there, and we're gonna be back in about
I don't wanna go by
10 minutes. Let's see.
And I have no
You guys,
way to contact.
y'all in the chat are being dirty. You're being dirty, first of all. TK says, "Yay, cats! Don't kill them, Tim." Let's see. Skara said, "Should I post my previous watercolor picture on Discord? Absolutely, you should. That's what Show and Tell's for.
Absolutely.
Do it. Go for it." Yeah, Mama Rose is already in there saying yes. Of course you should.
Do the thing.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get caught up on the chat. We're gonna take a quick break, and we'll be back in about 10 minutes. Mama Rose says, "I am not being dirty for once." Yeah, you thought it too. We know. Guys, we'll see you in about 10 minutes. See you soon.
See you soon.
And we're back.
5 times.
5 times.
So
I ended up taking that class to
Oh.
avoid the points.
Yeah. Well, my I can't. It's a.
we're talking about the number of times we've been pulled over, particularly in this neighborhood.
Yep.
So yeah, the police presence is very dedicated
Prevalent.
in our neighborhood. So,
You got a couple to live.
and when you have people
We
that
have a
come and
lot
hang out and play
to live.
D&D till midnight on a weeknight and then drive home, they become very prime targets
There are like 4
for
or 5
various
in the
reasons.
neighborhood.
But
I
you know what?
one right
That's
there
fine.
in the
That's
street.
fine.
That's fine. It's just they're doing their
It is
job.
what it
It's all
is.
good.
Yes.
They're doing their job. They're doing their due diligence. It's
Town
all
guards.
Good.
Town guards. Yeah, pretty good.
Just like the sheriff.
Let's get back to our corrupt town guards.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
There is absolutely there's no correlation there. There's no connections.
any connection is purely incidental.
The name's been
Jersey
changed to
Devil said,
protect the innocent.
Jersey Devil just said I got tagged at 95 and a
Ooh,
51.
nice.
Hey, yo, John!
I got 75 and a 30.
John the Speed Demon.
Good
I
lord.
can't tell y'all mine.
120 and a 40.
45.
45, yeah.
45.
120 and a 45.
How do you even know?
Country roads, man.
Yeah.
Country roads.
Okay.
I had a Mazda 6. I was 17 and I wanted
Okay.
to see how fast it could go.
Okay, 17, that explains.
Let me tell you something.
120 is
I got it to
crazy.
120 before the blue lights went
Yeah,
on.
120 is crazy.
That is
I get to
nuts.
100, the car starts shaking, and I start freaking out. Because, yeah, at that speed, when the wind hits, you're like,
TK said, "Don't they know who you are? You're famous D&D people." That'll probably get us a bigger ticket.
Yeah, right.
You do what now?
Nerd.
he's nervous.
Here's your nerd ticket.
Wait a minute. I suggest that you don't give me a ticket.
Oh God.
Get out your dice roll. And dash.
Did it work?
He's a gambler.
I can see that in the jail with the rest of folks.
man.
How'd you get here?
Mama
I rolled
Rose
dice
says
for
the last time I got pulled over was because my car was similar to what they were looking for. Then they saw my uniform and made up an excuse to let me go. They were nice though. As long as they were nice, that's
Yeah.
the biggest thing.
Yeah.
As long as they were civil about it.
It's a mixed bag.
So, Scar says I work night shift in a certain city indicated by my first watercolor. Yeah, no, I know where you work, so I know that's got to be something special. Bearsy said I had a cop tell me to make him
great.
the BBEG after he pulled me over and made me late for my DED session.
That's amazing.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's clutch. That's so good.
Crazy.
Cops are people too.
Indeed, indeed. Oh look, hey, hooray! Yeah, welcome to that stream. Welcome, thank you for the raid.
Following
Welcome
the
into
law.
Blue Cottage.
Slap that follow button while you're here.
Slap it. Slap it real good.
Yeah, if you guys would like to check out some more
Legendaries.
tabletop action, you can slap that follow button and come back and hang out with us. We do all kinds of D&D streams and other fun things. So, with that, guys, I think it's time for us to jump back into tonight's session. Before,
Another fun thing.
Another fun thing. That's good. Write that down.
so, let's see, where are we leaving off? Oh yes, corrupt guards and all that.
We're following
As
the
you're following
alleyway.
the sheriff, you
law.
watch as these two wagons are pulled out, and you see as they peel around to the left and begin to make their way towards the northern side of town. Are you guys gonna try
Then
and be
fast when you said peel out.
not fast? No, they're not going 120 to 45. They're going not that fast. They're just at a steady pace.
Okay.
You actually notice too. There's a lot of carts out and about. Because people are getting ready for the withering to move out. So the fog is still on the move, and people are getting ready to head to the gates and head out to the farm, to the farmlands, out to their homesteads. They're outside of the city. As they begin to kind of shift, you still watch around that corner heading north. Are you going to try to sneakily follow, or are you just going to follow after
How
them?
far away are they?
At this point, probably like 80 feet, roughly, away from you.
We're gonna run and jump a cart.
In the middle of town,
No.
I say we tell
Just
them.
go, yeah.
Yeah, tell them a little bit. Find out where they're headed.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
I'll go last, so
Stealthily.
Wiley doesn't have to harass me about my jingling.
30 feet.
Yeah, that's true.
You weren't so worried about money. You wouldn't be jingling.
No, I'm talking about my clothes.
Well, I know what you're talking about.
My
I
statement
didn't stutter.
stands. If we get within 30 feet, I'm gonna Misty step onto the back of that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So you pick up the pace. You see as they come to, like, they do
Jump
kind of
that
slow down a
way.
bit, giving you a chance to catch up.
On top, I guess.
Yeah. So as you guys are running after them, Bag, as you get within range, Bag just clicks the heels, or kind of like actually flutters your cloak. You give your cloak a little, and much like the little chibi that we got today, you teleport up. Make a stealth check for me as you land, though. And I would like to say, Mama Rose says they know y'all, and I just realized there's Dungeon Delvers group that was coming in with the stream. Welcome in, Dungeon Delvers.
Welcome in.
So,
You are bad luck.
Bad low bears.
Bag luck.
Bad luck.
you all do have blessings.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah, you used
anymore.
I just won.
You got an extra one, so you have 2.
Oh,
Okay.
do not know.
Because I spent my
Thanks
other
to
one.
the Jezzy Devil.
I've used both.
Jizzy devil.
And that was an 8.
Okay.
Again.
God.
You, as the carriage is moving, you misgauge a little bit. You kind of come to a tumble on top. You hear beneath you the sheriff. What was that? Someone check it. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna cast minor illusion. Curl up and cast minor illusion around myself to not be there.
You just drop and just cast minor illusion to make it look like just empty air. As you hear a driver, take the straight top of the carriage. Driver kind of pokes his head up and turns around. What's your DC?
Ooh.
14.
14. 12 on it. As he turns around, he begins to kind of
Man,
look
I wasn't
around.
worried at all.
As he looks around. Nothing there. Everything goes quiet. And
Must be the
the
wind.
carriage continues to move. So you all know, you watch Bag appear and then vanish on top of the carriage. And then it peels around and begins to make its way towards the north side of town. Yes.
He's still following. So north side.
Yeah.
Let's go on the north side. Okay.
So when it makes these turns, do we know if there's anywhere like we could go and like head it off?
Potential, yeah. I mean, you guys could curl through. So as it's ahead of you and curling this way, you can take down the alleys to the left.
Yeah, I would like to be sending them directions as we're going,
Okay.
just to let them know where we are, even when we go around corners and stuff.
Gotcha. All right. So, as you all following down the alleys, as he's continuing to give you directions, they head down the main road for the most part, for the majority of this journey. What was you want to do, Sylvie?
No, that was it. Just
checking to make sure which way they're going. All right. So as you guys follow along, kind of sticking to the alleys, you follow for a few minutes until finally it curls to the left down this little side street. It doesn't go very far before it comes to a halt. Bag, you notice as it pulls out in front of a very large guardhouse. You see there's several guards out front. You can hear people shouting from within. You see barred windows ahead of you, on kind of down one of the alleys. The carts curl around and begin to go to the right, make their way around into a large, it seems to be some sort of stables towards the very back as they begin to enter into the stables. As you guys are kind of approached from across the way, you can see the cart the Bag is in as it curls down this alley and disappears into the stables beyond. There's several guards positioned out front in front of the building. There's a lot of people. It's a very busy thoroughfare. So there's a lot of people moving in and out. You see as there is a familiar raccoon that comes limping out the front door of this building. He is in casts, he's bandaged up, and he's on crutches as he just kind of...
Well, at least he's alive.
as the Bruinholt driver is making his way into the main street, as it seems like they have released him.
We're just
Oh,
going. He'll be taken care of.
The
Don't worry.
estate
Yeah.
that
So-
we arrested.
Yeah, now has been
Yeah,
corrupted,
that's
has
been
no-
dissolved.
Perfect.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that.
The carriages come to a halt inside the stables. You watch as the individual's going to step out around it and begin to tie off the cart. The sheriff steps out. All right, you all with me. We'll meet upstairs, discuss the plans.
we wait for the withering to move. Come.
And he begins to make his way inside.
Only he heard that, right?
Only he heard that, yeah.
Is there anyone left in the stable?
You notice there's a stable boy nearby that is literally shoveling shit out of the straw. It's like tiny little lizard poops. As he's like kind of like shoveling it into a pile nearby. But outside of him, he's just like a young cat. Just that seems to be his duties.
Nice.
I hate myself. I hate myself so much right now. Why did I do that?
I climb off the opposite side from him, trying to be sneaky so he doesn't hear me.
All right, make a stealth check.
Damn. 7?
7. As you drop down, you drop into the straw. It's a little deeper than you expect, and you crumple. You roll an ankle. You kind of crumple onto your knee as you hit the. Who's there? What was that?
Oh, it's just me, sweetie. Don't worry.
Who?
Cookies?
Who's Cookies?
Me?
You can see.
Just
look
keep
under,
shoveling your shit.
You look under the cart and you can see his little paws as he's got the pitchfork and he slowly begins to walk around, making his way in your direction. What do you want to do?
I want to get on the ground, curl up, and cast minor illusion around myself.
Right in the shit.
Tried and true.
It worked once before. Let's see. This kid's gonna.
Okay. So, the three of you, watching from across the way, you can see into the stables. You watch Bag just tumble off the top,
Graceful.
fall into the straw.
Graceful.
Looked like it
And
hurt.
then you see this young cat just begin to shift around the corner, and Bag just tries to turn invisible as he casts minor illusion. But there's a strange indention in the straw here that looks a little bit off. What are you guys gonna do?
Why is he crawling around in the
I
poo?
don't know.
Is he
Maybe
that
that's
weird?
another thing. That,
Yeah.
He's into some weird stuff.
He is. What do we do? Let's just walk up and start talking to him, distract him. I don't know.
You can talk to him. You're good with kids.
What?
The little farmhand. Yeah, you're good with kids. You like cats.
Okay.
You distract him.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk up to him.
Okay. So as you begin to make your way across the street, this cat walks around. You're bundled up in straw here. He walks around the cart and he.
Hello?
Did you?
Hello?
You're not there just yet.
Oh.
You're not there yet. You guys have to cross the street. I gotta do one thing first, and then you can get there. As he rounds the corner and he begins.
But it's me.
He's got the pitchfork out. And he's like, "Sorry, what'd you say your name was? Cookies, right?"
Cookies!
And he's going to stab in the direction of the boys.
You sure didn't want to hit my plan?
That's going to be a 13.
Meets it.
Dang!
Yeah.
He's squishy.
That's squishy. Yeah,
With
yeah.
disadvantage too. As you shout out, I mean, it comes out of the straw. He just, he stabs you. You're gonna take 1 point of piercing damage as he clips you in the shoulder. Oh, there's something there! And then you come across the street at this point. You see as he's panicking, he stabs, he pulls the pitchfork out, there's blood dripping from it.
Hello?
Man, back up. There's something here.
Something there, like what?
I don't know. It's called Cookies.
Cookies the performer, wait! Did you hear the circus is in town?
Conception check.
I'm gonna stand up with a flourish. Become visible. Cookies!
23.
Wow!
As you say this, he throws the pitchfork up and falls back into the straw. How'd you do that?
Magic, the circus. Did you not get a
I hate the
ticket?
circus.
You hate the
It's
circus?
scary.
Oh, here, let me help you up.
As you You grab him, you pick
I'm
him
gonna
up.
reach for him too.
He pulls away from you. As you pick him up, you just hear as he fell into a big old pile of poop.
This is a
As it
pretty
just drips
shitty
up.
job, isn't it?
I get it now. The circus, right?
Yeah,
You got jokes.
yeah, puns.
Yeah, it's not the best.
Oh,
It's not the best.
Why don't you go home and take a shower, wash off?
it's okay. It's just a job.
Yeah.
What are you doing in the stables here? The constable's gonna be angry.
I was here for a performance.
Yeah, we didn't want to practice out in the public. This seemed like a nice, quiet place where nobody would really go, you know, because if you don't want people to see what's going to be in the show, you have to practice somewhere quiet.
Oh.
And we don't really have a home.
I got it. So I was like
Yeah.
a test subject
Right,
almost,
yeah.
like a test audience.
It did not go well.
It did
I'm
not.
sorry I stabbed you. I didn't know. You just.
You got some work to do,
Listen,
back.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Cookies.
It's not every day.
Bag of cookies.
Bag of cookies. Yes, that is my name. Yes, bag of cookies. Cookies for short. Don't look me up. You won't find me.
Gosh.
So, anyways, just go home. Just-
I've got a lot of work left to do here, though. But please practice elsewhere. Thanks. And also, maybe, you know, show yourself before someone stabs you with a pitchfork. I feel kind of bad about that. I'm sorry.
well, maybe don't stab random things with pitchforks. You know.
Fair. He turns around and just walks off and just continues to scoop up the poop out of the straw.
You seeing this, Tim? Why he's too.
I thought we were trying to be stealthy.
Yeah, I did too.
We-
Honestly, Tim. And
Speaking of that, did you see any movement up there? Was
no,
somebody
I
coming out?
didn't see any movement. I saw a bag get stabbed pretty bad though. It's pretty funny.
Do you two rejoin your crew?
Yep.
Okay. So
Oh wait,
they
wait,
walk
they're coming this way.
Oh, act like nothing
Bad
happened.
at distractions.
Very smooth.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I don't talk much.
What's that smell?
Yeah, it smells rank. It smells like manure.
It's probably just wafting from that poor kid.
Oh.
Yeah, that poor kid, definitely.
Oh wait, no, look at your feet. Oh.
Ooh.
Wait, is that?
His ankle is
blood on you?
incredibly swollen.
Ooh.
I'll fix
Is
that
that blood
tomorrow.
on
Thanks. I
Yeah, I
appreciate
think
that.
I think
Yeah,
that's
you're welcome.
blood.
Yeah, there's a little bit of blood, okay? The kid stabbed me. He got scared
He
and
got
stabbed.
stabbed by.
Stab that kid. What an amateur. I mean,
You guys
sorry,
woke up and
Dad.
chose violence today.
Stealth at
yeah,
its
yeah,
best.
yeah. You should have sent me in.
Yeah,
If you wanted
yeah,
to do
definitely.
stealth, I'm your guy.
There were no windows on this one, so you,
Oh,
you
okay.
would have had no problem. Yeah. Water wheels neither. Yeah, totally. All
Okay,
clear there.
All right. All right, what are we doing?
Yeah.
I don't know anymore.
The sheriff said that their plan is going to start when the withering leaves. They're in their waiting.
What's the plan?
Okay, yeah, what's the plan?
I don't know. They're going to go talk about it right now.
Oh, well, we should go listen.
We should, yeah, we should.
Where's
listen.
that at?
Inside, upstairs, I think he said.
Can you hear? Can you like do
Oh,
that?
my hearing's probably not that good, but I can
Oh, it's
try.
just smelling. That's right.
Oh, I can hear really well too.
Oh,
It's both.
all right. Well then, hear away.
Okay.
No, well, maybe we should get closer.
I mean, yeah. That's what I meant.
Where'd you
know.
say they went?
They went in that door and then went upstairs.
Upstairs, so second level.
Oh, yeah, I think so.
All right.
That's what I heard, right?
Yeah.
You want to climb on the outside? Put me on your back.
Yeah, but there's guards all around.
Oh.
I'm surprised you guys didn't get seen walking up.
Surprised the guards didn't see you in that pile of mess.
I was invisible. Thank you.
Not for long.
I'm not surprised.
Thanks.
All right, well, here, come on. We got to go and either make a distraction. Y'all got to get in and listen, or we just got to stealthily go in there and let you listen. Because we're running out of options here.
How many guards do we see posted on the outside of this?
There's 4 in total that you see out front. 2 on either side of the main door, and then 2 more posted on the kind of on the corners of the building. That seems to be it, really. There were you being around in the stables. You could see towards the back that it was a bit of a distance off, so they weren't paying too much attention to. But you could see 2 posted at the back of the building as well. So there's 6 in total around the perimeter. But they seem to just be standing watch, essentially.
We could steal that cot, and we'd probably go and get a few guards to leave.
If you want to make a distraction, be my guest.
Once again, don't like my plans, so come up with a better one. How are we going to listen?
No. I like your plans.
So right now we're looking for evidence. Is that
Yeah.
what we're doing?
Yeah,
And that could be in this plan, but
I'm
we
sure
need
it's
to
in this
get
plan.
evidence. We need to get physical stuff. We can't just tell Viscount things, right?
Yeah.
Right. And
All
we
we do
need
is
to know
bring him
what
the
they're
chef.
up
He's
to.
going to get
'Cause
the
if
evidence.
Yeah.
they're gonna do something big now that the withering's gone. I don't know. I'd like to know what it is so we could stop it.
Hmm.
I'm wondering if they're running.
We need to know the
or
plan,
if
though.
They're bringing someone in.
Yeah, we do.
Could be
Do-
either or.
Bringing somebody in?
Yeah, they could be bringing someone in from another town. Now that Lady Morwen, I'm sure they have a contact in the other town nearby.
That'll take time.
It will, yeah.
Yeah.
Unless they're on the other side of the withering waiting already.
Mhm.
They're already close by. But yeah, I don't know.
Well, only one way to find out.
Yeah, somebody listen.
All right, so how are we going to do this? To get in, I need a distraction.
Are there any windows?
There are quite a few windows. On the lower floors, all the windows are barred. However, on the secondary floor, the windows appear to be open. So, or not open, but they're unprotected. So there's a couple of them hanging about maybe 4 feet below the edge of the roof, around the top.
Any trees nearby that are near the...
No trees.
Yeah.
The center of town here is a lot of buildings, though. This entire building is like pushed, just wedged between several other large buildings and apartment complexes.
I could grow a tree.
I've got a good relationship. I've got a good relationship with a stable boy. Maybe.
I would say my relationship is probably better.
Okay.
So
Okay.
if you have a plan,
Maybe.
What all happened
get
in that
a-
stall?
Maybe we can get a uniform. Put you in a uniform. That might help you out inside.
Okay. Or I'm not trying to get inside. I'm just trying to get close enough to listen.
Oh, you just climb up and listen to one of the
Yeah, I was
windows.
just gonna climb up one of the adjacent buildings and just hop over.
Yeah. If you can hop over, that'd be great. You can listen.
Yeah,
There's 6 guards watching.
that's where you come in, and you, and you.
As Bag, Sylvie, and Tim.
Distraction.
Distractions or getting arrested? That's my question.
That depends on how you do.
yeah.
I got a crossbow.
Oh, while you guys are thinking, I'd like to say, Encounter Tabletop Online. Thank you for the raid. Welcome in. A spunky wombat says,
I love
"Is this a
that.
world of anthropomorphic animals?"
Why?
Indeed, it is. I actually really like Mama Rose's answer though. Awakened animals.
Awakened.
I like that. That's pretty good. Welcome to the world of Orin, where the Orin folk rule. The humanoids that once ruled the world are now simply called ancients. Nothing but skeletons remain. A mystery that we're slowly unraveling.
All right.
Finding the sheriff is going to help us.
Well, good thing we know where he is, right? And he probably doesn't sleep in the guardhouse. Maybe he does.
Probably they're talking about the plan right now.
They are.
Yeah.
So the sooner we move, the better.
Okay, pick your spot.
Go.
Tell us where you want them to look. We can figure out that part.
Just you can make him look on the left side, and I come from the right.
Okay.
Does that look like a good area, a good adjacent building where I can just hop
It
over?
is a closer alleyway, yes,
Okay.
like a tighter alleyway.
That
so the
is-
one on the left is where the stables are. It's a bit more open. It's a bit a lot. It's like 20 to 25 feet across, so they can get the cars in and out. The one on the left is maybe 10-foot alleyway. It's a much
Sounds
easier jump.
Perfect.
So as you begin to make your way over to that right building and get ready to climb, what are you guys going to do as a distraction?
So I want to release some of the lizards.
Sure. I don't have any other ideas
I don't know what's going to like.
right
Yeah.
now.
You can ride one of them.
I don't want to be seen.
Okay.
I've already got enough problems.
What were you thinking?
I was either throw a rock over there on that side and make him go look and see what that was, the noise, or I could shoot a crossbow over there, or why is everybody looking at me like that?
No, it always works in the.
I think we need a more substantial distraction. Like if they look
You
away
got
for
your
5
blanket?
seconds, and they're gonna look back.
Yeah, I could take my blanket and wrap it around me. They couldn't see me. I could just mosey over there like a bum or something. They'd see what I'm doing.
Just a bum.
Yeah. Yeah, fine. I'll go get my blanket out.
Hold on. That's not where I was going with that. Hold on.
Tim immediately finds the old blanket that it's got the weirdest stains on it because it's been burned, it's been soaked, it's been dried, it has been in the sand, it has been all over the place.
Me and Linus.
And you quickly wrap it around yourself and tie yourself up into like a mummy, essentially, like covering up your face and everything. All that sticks out is your little nose.
Wait, I have like a genie or something, don't I? A gem?
Oh God.
Why we want to waste that on something like
Yeah.
Mesial gods?
I mean,
If we get into trouble, maybe.
just thought about that.
Yeah.
I'm not that guy.
You're having a free tea in a bottle.
Crazy, that's what it is.
Excuse me. I can. Oh God. Okay. I'm gonna send some dancing
Tim,
lights.
you walking over there. Tim's just walking across the
Yeah.
street.
My goodness.
I'm gonna put dancing lights
You're gonna
around
get
him, so
in?
he
Yeah,
looks really scary.
I didn't hear your plan. I don't know what's going on.
You put the dancing lights around Tim as they just begin to float around
Circus
this
is in town.
this wrapped up individual with. I'm talking the blanket smells. It looks like someone wrapped a body in it and buried them with it.
Yeah.
So it Wiley, you are scaling the building. As you're making your way up to the top of the building, you look down. First of all, I need to make a stealth check for me.
What's the light situation going on?
The light situation. Well, first of all, TK wants the lights to be green.
Hooray!
Outside of that, it is dim in the alleyway. You can make it with advantage.
Alright, let's do it. That is horrible. Horrid. But let's see what I did. So this is stealth.
Still.
You got 2 blessings.
Nice.
Hey.
That's pretty good.
You know what? No, I'm gonna save that. 17.
17. All right. So you quickly and quietly scale the wall, kind of pulling yourself up to the top. As you crawl over, you see the distraction they've created for you. It is Tim wrapped up in his infamous blanket with little glowing balls flying around, like 4 glowing orbs just floating around him.
Didn't say
And
it
let
had
me
to be a
tell
good
you,
distraction.
It does get their attention.
Why?
As you begin to hobble forward towards them, Tim,
leave them
the
unsupervised.
guards at the door see you first as they look down. Ralph, check that out. The guards that are out the front, he kind of looks. Are you sure? All right. He walks over. Hey, you! Did you see as he puts his hand on the hilt of the sword
I just start walking diagonally in the other direction.
in the other direction? Like
Like,
opposite.
I'm assuming he went up here and I'm like over here coming in front. Is that right?
So yeah, if you're headed, so you're just
I'm gonna so like instead of going towards him now, I'm just gonna go.
you with the glowing orbs.
Can I message and say,
Stop!
don't follow him?
Well, now I want to follow him. Hey! Something's going on here! Is the one on the other corner begins to run. The 2 at the door just hold their post. The other 2 begin to make their way in your direction.
I'm gonna collapse to the ground. I'm gonna start digging a hole.
As you drop to the ground and begin to dig.
While the blanket's like over me.
Uh-huh.
And then
Make a
I'm
performance check.
Yes.
going to try and vanish beneath the blanket in a hole of dirt and take it with me and go goodbye. No. I guess I'm not. Performance. I'm a -2 with those. And I rolled a 3.
Oh, God.
My
As you
God.
begin to dig away,
My
like
God.
digging into the ground here, they begin to hey! They start to run after you. Then the 2 that are up at the door kind of, hey, Ralphie, just leave it be, man. Don't you know the circus is in town? Like, just leave it alone. It's probably one of them freaks. They kind of, oh yeah, that's right. Hate the freaking circus. As they both begin to make their way back to their post, the distraction is not working at the moment. What are you two going to do? Tim has no idea that his distraction has not worked. He is digging. He is continuing to dig. You just see the dirt.
Can I get back into the stables?
You want to get back to the stables?
Yeah.
Yeah, you quickly shuffle across.
I'm gonna unhitch one of the lizards and slap it on the ass. Send it on.
As you run across into the stables, the stable boy does see you enter in. I thought you left. What's
Another circus thing. Don't worry about it. Keep scooping shit.
As he, hey! Oh, I'm gonna get fired for this. Wait! As he just drops the pitchfork and starts running after the lizard. Hey! Hey! The lizard skitters out into the main thoroughfare and turns to the right. Two of the guards quickly take off after it. You idiot! And they just start running. The other two are still standing at their post, but now two are running down the road, taking off after it. There's two left.
Which way is the lizard going? Is it coming near me?
Yeah, it's running straight for your hole.
If I know this is happening, I'm going to take my blanket, like a bullfighting, and I'm going to try and entice the lizard.
You're under the ground.
Okay, that's right. Never mind.
However, Tim, as you're under the ground, the lizard's looking for the quickest way to get away from the situation. You hear from behind you, as you're digging down, you hear, and you look around behind you, the lizard is just digging in after you, trying to get a hold of you. What do you?
I'm gonna just keep digging.
You guys watch as the lizard jumps into the hole, the tail just kind of disappears down in the hole. The stable boy just kind of, wait! And dives in as well. It is quite the scene. There's still two guards left though.
Okay.
Just dying inside.
Yeah.
Nobody's looking at
On
you.
the roof, just dying inside. Oh, God.
Better than dying outside.
True.
What's it gonna be, Sylvie?
I don't know.
You see
I don't have
Wiley-
anything. I'm not good for this.
You see Wiley up on the roof, just
waiting.
covering his face.
Yes. Face palm.
I am not a distraction person. I got nothing.
You got nothing.
I'm just sitting there.
Just sitting there?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll sit.
Bag, as you wander back out of the stables, you see the chaos as the two that are around the hole just like, get him, Tate! Shouting down. And the little cat's just like, I'm trying!
Sylvie,
What?
light something on fire.
No.
Just do it.
No.
Yeah. I cast minor illusion, whichever one is
Silent image.
I don't wanna
Silent
do it.
image.
Even if I wanted to,
Silent
you guys
image,
would
and I
never
put-
let me live it down if it burned something down.
Probably
put
not, but that's
Betty.
what friends are for.
No.
I
You guys
put
never
Betty.
feel bad about it.
You put Betty.
Yeah, I cast Betty. And I'm
All of a
gonna
sudden, as you try to have this conversation, there's this,
Betty posted up.
and you see the
Within
beautiful
view.
Betty just appear in the middle of the thoroughfare. Two guards are watching the chaos happen off the right. You see that? You go talk to her. No, you go talk to her. We do it together on three, right? Yeah. 1, 2, 3. One of them steps forward and he pushes him ahead. As he, bastard. As he begins to make his way down. Make a stealth check.
Natural 20.
Yes. Yes.
Nice 20. As you run across and jump. Tuck and roll. Make 0 sound.
Do we get a?
No.
Oh, no, it's only combat. It's
That's
only
right.
combat.
That's combat. That's right.
Good thought.
As you
man.
tuck and roll, you don't hear anything down below as you quickly, slowly look over the edge. You watch as that individual approaches the illusion of Betty and it's like, yeah, you look lost. Can I help you? Can I help you find something? Ma'am? Ma'am? Let's see.
How close are we to the illusion?
Yeah.
Like 20, 30 feet. You're just right on the other side.
Do I know what her voice sounds like? I don't think I've heard her.
Yeah, you all did. No, wait, you have not because they went to the casino.
Yeah.
You've never seen this fox
I've never
before.
seen this one. I was like, Hey,
That's right. That's when you got kidnapped by the spider. So,
So I think I'm also walking towards the I'm also falling in love.
that is true. So there's this beautiful red fox that just appears in the middle of the road. And Sylvie, you look over. You try to tell the bag, and bag is like 10 feet ahead of you.
You know what? I'm not. I'm just gonna see how this plays out. I was gonna help, but no. All these stupid men around me. I am fed up.
Safe to say that you have a distraction, or Wiley. So
All right.
as you make your way over to the edge and begin to hang down, make a perception check to see if you can find where the sheriff is at. Brookie says, "Preach, Sylvie."
It's good.
Perception, not great. I'm going to use these.
To be fair.
To be fair,
We fell.
17.
17. All right. So as you drop below, you look through the first window. You see a hallway. You kind of scuttle over to the next one. As you peer in this time, you see the sheriff sitting in an office surrounded by about 10 to 12 individuals. Several of them you recognize from the crowd. Most of them are guards, but there's a handful that are just appear to be civilians. He has a map of the city rolled out in front of him on his desk, and he's pointing at certain spots.
Can
With
I make out?
With a 17, you can hear what he's saying as he's talking to them. All right. When the withering clears out, we are going to move the bombs using the carriages. One of them will be parked by the town astral. The other goes to the town hall. We'll give that Viscount what's coming to him. Now, those seekers were spotted at Lord Bruinholt's place of business, and they were spotted taking him out. My guess is they've already taken him to the Viscount. So we need to make sure that he is free before we blow it to hell. You understand? You hear Zell. Yes, sir! And that's where we're going to take a quick break. That's where we're going to take a quick
I smell
break.
a trap of brewing.
Interesting.
Trap of our own design this time.
All right, guys, we can take a quick break right now. Let's see. How was this the last time Sylvie tried to distract with fire? A building burned to ashes.
Yeah.
So mission
Indeed.
accomplished.
And there was a whole song made after it, thanks to Bearsy Poo. So I don't know why you wouldn't want another one. I thought it was a glorious opportunity. I really do. It was fantastic storytelling.
Was.
Challenger's Devil says, on a related note, not using hogs for a police force seems like a missed opportunity.
This is just one town.
All right,
That's
so
what I was thinking.
listen. I can't do. I have family that are police, and they're very, very dear to my heart. So there was. I would be lying if the thought didn't cross my mind, but then I thought better of it. I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna be a little respectful,
You
at
know,
least a little bit. But you might still come across a boar or a warthog that is indeed a police officer.
you use boards a lot.
I do use boars a lot. I use boars a lot.
You do.
Absolutely, I do. So
Those
it's a
Razorbacks.
possibility. I would be lying if that thought did not cross my mind, and then I thought about my cousin, and I was like, I can't do that. My cousin's a cool guy. So,
Sort of picture
let's see. Brinkley says, burn down another house.
Leave me alone.
It says, we just had a break like 50 minutes ago. It's been 45 minutes. And thanks to Skinny Music Man, you've all been gifted another blessing.
Thank you.
Thank
Just
you.
right now.
Needed that.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and we're going to be hanging out in the chat, so feel free to stick around, and then we're going to come back and finish this up and figure out what they're going to do about the sheriff and his cohorts. So, we'll be back soon. See y'all in a minute.
It's so crooked. The town is so crooked.
And we're back.
We're back.
Let's see. We got Sylvie Bag and Wiley with re-bless. So you guys have your third
Thank
blessing.
you.
Nice. Appreciate you.
Lights are still green for TK. Let's see. Mama Rose says, ready to throw all that out the window and make up everything on the fly. Yeah, so Brookie said, I'm so stoked for Mondays to come back. It'll be awesome. How's the prep going? The prep is going well. Like I said, I mean, that's as well as it can. I haven't had a lot of time to prep because work's been a lot. But I do have, I probably got the first 4 or 5 sessions prepped. And then roughly 2 or 3 like possible BBEGs fleshed out, and then a couple of little factions and stuff. So I've got enough to play with for at least a few weeks at the very least, just to give them some fun times. I've already come up with a few core NPCs, which will be fun. Mama Rose, yeah, I'm ready to throw all that out the window at any point, immediately. Like, I mean, I'm expecting it. Let me tell you something. Mitchell is chaos. Mitchell is worst case scenario player sometimes. Mitchell, I love you if you're watching. Do not take this as offense. It's just, I'm terrified of you. I'm terrified of what comes next.
Oh, buddy.
She's terrified. She knows. She knows. She's seen the mini. She printed the mini.
Oh no.
I'll tell you about it later.
Okay. Looking forward to it.
I don't want to spoil too much.
Nah, it's going to be a lot of fun, though. I'm really excited about it. They've got some fun. There's some really fun character
We're going to
concepts.
have an interesting dynamic.
It's going to be wild. I'm
It's-
telling you, like, this is very, very different from the Winter Wilds campaign. Like this character dynamic is going to be all over the place. It's and everybody's position, like everybody's, I guess what's the word I'm looking for? Like their role within the group is completely changed.
Yep.
I love that.
Like in Winter Wilds, everybody had the role that they took as a member of the group. Very different this time. Very, very different this time. And I'm very excited to see how that chemistry unfolds. So, let's see. Yeah, Brookie says, you know you're gonna have to nerf at least half of what you plan anyways. I ain't nerfing nothing with that.
Yeah.
Nah, they can take it. They can take
Yeah,
it.
they
That'll
can
be
take
fine.
They begged for it.
They did. They wanted. They said make it harder.
Give it
Guess
to
what?
them.
I'm gonna make it harder. Brookie says, we love
The
this one
little
all
tea in her, and
together.
she got a little crazy.
Hollow says Dragon Turtle episode 1. Immediately. Revenge of the Dragon Turtle.
We're still going to paint that thing.
So,
I'm scared to paint it, though, because then he can use it. If it stays unpainted, I feel like
the one on
it's
the
safe.
waves there?
so
Yeah,
let's see.
in the corner on the shelf.
Corner.
All right, guys. With that, let's go ahead and jump back into tonight's session. As you've learned this revelation, Wiley, you see as they're planning to they're planning to load up the bombs and take them to 2 locations within the city. One being the Viscount's office, the courthouse. But first, they want to get Lord Bruinhold out. And you watch as they kind of gather around. Everything gets to hushed voices as several individuals walk closer, and they begin to make plans.
All right, what's the distraction situation going on?
At this point, you know what? That's a good point. At this point, as you circle back around, Bag, as you're approaching Betty in the middle of the street, she's just kind of fanning herself. She's dressed in like a waitress's outfit. She's got this very long, bushy tail. A guard's approaching from across the way, and he's, "Ma'am, are you all right?" And he looks over in your direction as you begin to walk. "Do not pester this young lady."
Not here to pester. I'm here to take her home. Hello.
Make an intimidation check, actually. Bravado check.
Ooh! That is an 11.
An 11.
Pretty nice.
He immediately. You watch as he immediately just kind of like steps around her and gets between you and her. "Ma'am, is this Badger bothering you? Wait a minute, Badger. Hang on
Well,
a second."
good day. And start walking away.
As he takes a closer look, Hang on a second. Hold it there, Badger. Ma'am, I'm sorry, I'll be right. And he reaches for the woman, for the female fox, and he kind of like touches her shoulder and... What the hell? Oh, so
You turn click and start running.
I'm
Just
hiding.
take off.
I'm hiding.
You're hiding?
Yep.
Make a stealth check.
Oh God.
So good.
8.
8?
Hey, yo!
You're hiding as best you can, Sylvia. You find a nice little shadow to tuck down into. You're so focused on covering your body that you forget that your tail is just out there kind of flourishing in the alleyway. You're doing your best. As Bag comes running back down the alleyway, one of the guards is, hey, come on! That's the one the sheriff wants! The other guard that's up at the door immediately begins to run off in your direction. They both take off down the alleyway
Run
running
past
towards you.
Sylvie.
Yeah, you're running past.
Hide better, and then keep running.
I'll allow you to make another stealth check with that.
I am going to. God, Tim's in the ground.
Yeah.
God.
Yep, Tim's in the ground.
Jesus H. This is so bad.
I'm gonna just go ahead and change this up.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah, I will just try and hide again.
Make another stealth check.
Come on, the natural 20.
As Bag says this to you absolutely realize if Bag can see me, anyone can see me. As you look around quickly, you find there's a like underneath the dirt and debris. There's like this
Think like Tim, think
old
like Tim.
canvas, and you just grab hold of it and just kind of pull it over yourself and hide completely as you hear the Greaves, the guards running past you. Hey, hold it right there! As they're running after Bag at the moment. Tim, as you continue to dig, you hear this. As you look back, that monitor lizard is after you. It is chasing. Its instincts have kicked in. You are a skunk on the run. It is chasing you down.
Which way? I want to
You
start
go, George.
digging towards the building.
Towards the building. Okay. So you just curl around and begin to make your way towards the stockades. Digging as best you can towards it. All right. It is coming after you. I need you to make a athletics check for me.
Don't fail me now.
You got
Don't fail me. You failed me.
God bless you.
Athletics, it's a plus.
God bless you.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them.
That's a nice
3
athletics.
of them? It's 2 of them.
That's a 13 plus
Well, 4.
2. That's a 15 plus
Hey!
a 1. That's a 16.
How many do you got left?
That's it.
That's it.
That's it? Okay, so we're out of blessings.
Nice.
So 16.
Yeah. What's my chat doing for me?
No,
Now that I wasted all my blessings.
As you dig a little faster, you feel the of the jaws that's trying to get a hold of your tail, and you just dig a little faster, a little bit deeper as you begin to make your way back towards the stockades. Back as you take off running. What do you want to do? The guards are about 40 feet behind you. They're picking up the pace though.
I cast Phantom Warrior and leave it in the alley behind me.
What's it look like?
It's gonna look like the sheriff.
Like the sheriff?
Yeah.
Okay, so as you're rushing behind, you quickly turn around and suddenly there is this mirage of the sheriff standing there as he draws his blade and faces down the guards. The guards, oh, hey, sheriff, what are you, isn't that the one you want?
I have him charge him with his sword up, and I'm gonna duck down an alley.
Sheriff, what are you doing? And they immediately back as you take off. Go and make a stealth check for me.
Come on! Not very great. Gonna use my last blessing. Nice. 14.
40, I will say you have advantage on this, by the way.
Oh, okay.
If you don't want to use that
I
blessing.
don't want to use that blessing. Still want to use that blessing. I'll reroll it. That is 14 is still higher.
14. Okay, so 14. So you duck down the alleyway though. With the distraction here, your Phantom Warrior begins to strike out of the. They're ducking back. They're trying to get out of the way. They're like, Sheriff, what's gotten into you? So they are seemingly unaware of your presence as you hide away from them. Finally, that's what you see down below.
That's good enough. I'll start climbing down. Make my way down.
You hop across to the other building
Nice job,
and begin to
guys.
climb down out of the way.
It's a job.
Sylvia, you poke your head out from the canvas and you see the guards are backing up quickly as there's this illusion of the sheriff striking out at them, trying to tear them down.
Can I tell it's an illusion?
Make an intelligence check.
Natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
How many is that?
That's definitely one of Bag's illusions. You watch as it swings the sword. Something's just a little bit off, and you can see there's this flicker of the light that you can see through it for a moment there.
I know his magic anywhere.
So, as they back off, and they stumble back out in the main thoroughfare. They're like, "Sheriff, hold up! Wait! We can talk this out!" And you see the other two guards that are standing over the hole that are shouting down at the young cat who's chasing after the monitor lizard that's chasing after Tim. As they look over,
Daisy chain.
"Hey, what's going on? Sheriff, what are you doing?" And they all begin to corral around the sheriff. Tim, you said you're digging towards the stockades, right?
Because I don't have any clue what's going on above me.
No idea. You're digging forward, you begin to dig upwards. Are you trying to dig into the stockades? Is that what you're doing?
I mean, from the part that I saw, what I want to do is like see if I can dig to like maybe where one of the posts is that holds up the corner of the building to
Okay.
go underneath it.
All right, so yeah, you find
Property destruction. Here it comes.
you pop into one of the posts. It's like, or one of the main supports. Essentially, it's a large stone pillar that's kind of dropped into the ground here to help support the foundation of this building.
Well, must be a little bit big. I just go around it, keep going towards the next part of the building.
As you dig around, you find the foundation of this building is solid stone.
Oh, okay.
Probably to prevent individuals from digging their way out.
Okay. What do I remember
Because
about
this is an animal world with animals that can dig.
What do I remember about the structure of the building?
Make another athletics check.
Come
Don't
on.
fail me now. Come on.
Oh no!
No, natural.
1.
No.
Dang.
Oh no!
That's going to be 15 to hit.
Oh no, it doesn't hit.
It misses.
Yeah.
So as you're digging around, you're getting confused. You're trying to find a way out, and that creature just slithers up and catches up to you. As it bites down, you quickly pull your leg away just before it manages to snap into you. And then you see the young cat. Wait! As he's digging around behind you, trying to catch up to you. Like there's this. It is just a scene out of Looney Tunes or something right now. What do you want to do?
So that would have been a melee attack, right?
Yes. You gonna riposte?
I was thinking about it. I mean, it's just a freaking lizard, but he's bigger than me.
Knock him out.
Yeah, I'm gonna use my reaction.
What is it?
Go for
And
it.
I'm gonna use
Gators where they tell you to like,
Periodic.
or sharks to punch it in the
Punch it in
nose.
the nose.
Gators
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, gators too.
Yeah.
Or gouge out their
Yeah.
eyes.
So I
Yeah.
use that. So I add that to the dice of damage roll. So I got to hit.
Yep.
Okay, well we're gonna hit. It's already rolled that.
Come on.
Come on, we're gonna hit. What can I hit him with? Can
What you got?
I mean, can I get an axe in this? I know I can't get,
Uh huh. You can do non-lethal with an axe if you don't want to kill it.
And so
I don't think he cares about killing it.
Yeah,
He's
I
just
was
checking to
gonna-
make sure he can do it in the tunnel.
Once you make sure he's weak.
7 plus a 9.
I don't think
The tracks.
Billy or Tim cares if they kill everything.
7 plus 9. 16.
Yeah, that definitely hits.
Nice.
So D6.
Yeah. That's a 6 plus
Nice.
4. That's 10 plus the 7 from my rippers, whatever. you call it.
Riposte. So 17.
Yeah,
Rips. You riz.
I ripped him one.
So as you pull out the hand axe, as it nips at you, you smack. I mean, you crack it hard across the skull. It's not enough to kill it, but as you strike through, you watch as one of the eyes just kind of collapses inwards, and it just and it begins to back up, and it's not chasing you anymore. It just begins to scuttle backwards.
Okay, well, since I hit the wall, I will turn.
Okay, where are you headed?
Some of the best I can tell, I want to see. So I can't go into any of the buildings. Probably, I want to see if I can come up like beside the building, like in the alley or something like that. I mean, I really don't have a good lot of bearings underground.
You just digging.
Yeah.
You finally find a spot where you can dig upwards. You dig right up into the stables, right into the pile of manure that the boy was shoveling.
Okay. What's around here?
You look around. You're in the stables. You can see. You see the alleyway in your butt. You see 4 guards dancing around the sheriff, and the sheriff is like attacking wildly at each of them. They're trying to dodge, trying not to get hit. As he's there, Sheriff, calm down.
Where's the other lizards?
But they're all tied up.
In the stable?
Yeah. No, don't do it.
What about the carriage? Is it there?
Yeah, several carts here.
What a getaway vehicle. I'm gonna make my way to the carriage.
Okay, so you wander over to the cart. Make an animal handling check.
Ooh, I'm probably not very good at that. Plus
this
1,
is
okay.
No, Tim is playing
How about-
GTA over here.
Somebody do me some good.
This is a very a foxtail getaway.
Yeah.
Let's take the simplest thing we gotta do and make it as complicated as possible.
Natural 20.
A natural.
Hey!
You were born to run, baby.
That's what's up.
You have worked with these lizards all day today. You know what makes them tick. You find the little bucket of worms nearby. You give it a tap. They all kind of scuttle up to the top. You grab a few and you start throwing them out. They quickly just take off and pulling the cart shuffles forward. As you two are poking your head around, seeing the chaos that's unraveling, all of a sudden, Wiley, you're stepping out of the alley. You come down, you're scot-free. You're wiping off your... And wagon goes flying past you. You see Tim driving it on the front of it. There's 4 guards that are fighting the sheriff. They, get back here! They ditch the sheriff and take off running after the cart. Then he watches 2 more guards come out of the front of the building. What's happening? And they all begin to haul ass. Tim is in his getaway wagon. You're all scot-free. And Tim takes off down the main thoroughfare and just begins to haul ass.
Blanket blowing in the wind.
So,
Great.
Where do I gotta go? I did this once before. I gotta go somewhere.
yeah, where are you gonna go?
Yeah.
What?
Where's the bombs?
They're outside the city walls.
It's about to crash.
So I, how do I get out of the city walls with the cart?
Get out with the cart. You'd have to
I gotta go through a gate.
You had to go through a gate.
Are the gates open or closed from when the last time I passed through?
They're closed because of
Okay.
the withering.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta find some place to hide this vehicle.
Where you
It's
gonna
a bat cave. Let's see.
How many times has Tim hijacked another
Something.
individual's transportation method?
Okay. So let's
Every
see.
single time we come
Every
across.
time.
How about?
You can,
how about wait a minute. Isn't there a hole where I blew up the first bomb?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna head that direction. I don't know where the hell I'm going. I'm just.
The monitor lizards are just scuttling past. People are jumping out of the road, trying to get away from you as you are just pulling at the cart heavily, down the main thoroughfare. You 3 are in the clear. All the guards are chasing after Tim.
Can I check out the building? Any movement in there?
So as you kind of take a look inside, the doors are flung open at this point. You can see what appears to be a couple of guards still inside, and then there's also a few just what appear to be more registrar workers. As they're all at this point kind of they got their heads poked out of the main door as they're kind of talking, pointing down the road just as the cart swerves to the right. All those guards just taking off as fast as they can. They cannot keep up with it though. So that's. But you do peer inside. Make a perception check for me.
Like that?
Should be able to find
Dirty
something.
20.
Dirty 20. As you peer through, you can see there's a long hallway that leads back towards the back where there's a stairway, and you can watch at this point as the sheriff and several other individuals begin to run down that stairway and begin to make their way towards the front of the building.
Sheriff's coming out. Wiley, hide. I'm gonna message Wiley. Hide.
What? Why?
Sheriff's coming downstairs.
No.
Wiley, hide with me. I'm
Where are you?
down here. I'm hiding pretty
No,
good.
God.
What?
What are you doing down there?
Hiding. Back told me to hide better.
In a pile of trash.
You're one to judge Mr. Trash Can.
That's true.
And you were eating the trash.
Good stuff in there, you say.
So,
All right.
Just get out of
All
here.
right.
Did you see Tim?
Unfortunately,
What is he
he's
doing?
gone in. He's on those shrooms or something.
I think we're gonna have to commit him.
Into a ward?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
Padded
worried about
cells?
him.
I'm all for it.
I think he's gonna end up hurting himself.
Oh, well, that's the least of my problems. He's gonna hurt us.
Okay. Well, what do we do?
Oh, we're hiding right now.
Yeah,
Okay.
wait, I guess.
Okay.
Where are you, Bag? I hear you in my head, but where are you?
I look down to your right.
as you look down, he's like 100 feet down, like pokes his head out. From the side.
You got distracted with your illusion.
What happened? Oh, my illusion.
yeah.
Betty. You've met
Stop
Betty. We'll talk about that.
Focus.
All right. Why did I come hide with y'all? I was in the clear.
The clear to go where?
I don't know.
You ding dong, you don't
Away
even know
from
what
me.
you're doing.
I was
Just get out of here.
They're trying to kill us.
I know.
Everybody in the city. No. I seen their plans.
What?
Yes. They're gonna blow up the bombs.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. They were gonna do that before.
Yeah, but they're gonna kill the Viscount.
They're probably gonna.
And we're not
try
gonna
to
get any
everybody.
reward.
Well, then we gotta go get some bombs.
I know.
So as you guys are all hiding in the
What are you guys
alleyway,
talking about?
you see the sheriff and come in. They rush out. It's the sheriff. You notice the sheriff on his face as he watches. There's a moment where he's just kind of not concerned, and then you see as an individual starts gesturing and points towards the stables. His eyes go wide, and then he takes off back towards the stables where there's only one cart remaining. They needed two for their plan. As they rush around behind the building, you watch as he gets visibly angry, and then as he's walking back, he sees himself standing across the way. How long does Phantom Warrior last? I think it's a minute, isn't it?
I think so. It's gonna take me a second to get it pulled up. That was yours, wasn't it?
Wiley,
Yeah, I think it's a minute.
I have an idea. It involves arson.
It involves arson.
I'm
My
listening.
favorite words. Concentration up to 1 minute.
Up to 1 minute. So about this point, it would fade as he looks over at it, and then. Do you want him to do anything before it vanishes? As it waves at him and then disappears, you damn seekers! He shouts out into the ether. Billy, or not Billy, Tim. As you are taking off down toward the hole in the wall, the guards, you've lost them by a long stretch. They cannot keep up with the pace of these lizards as it takes off towards the southern side of town. You still gonna head for the hole in the wall?
And that's the only way I can get out of the city, right?
Yep.
So I'm gonna, and all the bombs are on the outside, right?
Yep.
Yep. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna
All right.
I'm gonna head out the gate and go towards.
So
the
as
next
you
bomb.
make your way towards the hole in the wall, as you
Doing it by himself.
you see the gate, and then you see the hole in the wall to the right hand side. You see where they're already trying to patch it, put it together. They got masons that are steady, trying to work, but it's still there. But there's a lot of workers around it.
Okay.
And then the withering is still right on the outside of it. The fog, you can see it moving and shifting, but it's still there.
Change of plans. All right. How far away was what's his name's house from this sheriff's meeting place?
Frankie,
No, the
Viscount.
the Viscount,
Bruinholt.
the Black Mass Manor.
The manor.
Not too far.
because didn't it have like a
Not too far by carriage.
didn't it have a place I could go and like hide that carriage in the back?
Yeah, that's stables.
Stables.
You just drift to the side, and then you take off back towards the Black Bass Manor. It doesn't take you too long to get there. As you approach, as you make your way around the building, you see
now?
coming out of the stables, you see another cart, and you see a very angry Serenity, as she is. Those children just left me standing there like an idiot, and as you grind to a halt, you. Where have you been?
On a mission.
Gone? Note?
So it's me. You really don't want to know, do you?
Yes, actually, I very much so would, because I sat there in front of the Viscount's Manor for no less than an hour and a half, and you just left me there. You told me nothing. My son, my own flesh and blood, whom I've just been brought back together again, just leaves me standing there amongst an angry mob. She walks over and she smacks you on the head. You're old enough to know better. She pushes past you and begins to make her way inside. Dinner's at 7. Do not be late.
I gotta get the rest of them before I get smacked on the head again. It's gonna take me too long to get back over there without the cart, right? Collect my friends, get back to dinner by 7. What
New
time is
quest
it?
unlocked. Dinner by 7.
It's roughly like 3 or 4 in the afternoon at this point.
So I could actually make it on foot. Let me tie up the cart in the stable, and I will make it on foot to collect my friends for dinner before I get some more hair knocked off my head.
So you three, what are you guys doing at this point?
What's the sheriff doing?
The sheriff at this point, you watch as he storms back inside the building. He is visibly frustrated. You do see as he takes several guards, he grabs one and picks him up by the scruff of the collar and points back towards that cart. Don't let it out of your sight.
Oh shit, I need to hurry. Are there any lizards left?
There's quite a few, yeah. There's a couple.
Ah, damn it, never mind.
What? You said you were gonna.
Well, I was gonna set the other cart on fire.
Well, do it.
No, I don't want to hurt the lizards.
Sylvie, we've been over
Help
this.
me, get the lizards out.
Come on.
I'm not going in there.
Come on.
Also done that.
So the three of you rush across to the stables. Go ahead,
Man,
man.
I was gonna dig underground.
Are you gonna dig underground?
into
All right,
the
so-
stable.
Okay.
So
Okay.
as you begin to dig, go ahead and make an athletics check. See if you can dig faster than it will take for
Can
that
I
that
guide
guard to
him?
get there. What's that?
Can I guide him?
You may guide him, yeah.
Oh, God. Cheese and rice.
It's tough.
Give us a little pop. Yep, we got one of those.
Let me tell you what's about to happen. As you dive into the ground and you begin to dig, you're digging forward towards the tunnel. Suddenly you come to a cross section where there's already a tunnel dug, and you bump into something, and you hear, ah! Ow! As the tunnel in front of you collapses, and you see the young stable hand as he's got the monitor lizard by the reins, is trying to drag it out. The monitor lizard has a deep gash in its head, and he's "Whew,
What are you doing down here?
Cookies, what are you doing down here?
Practice for the circus.
That checks out, I guess. I'm trying to find my way out. I'm so lost.
Come on, follow me.
Oh, we can help you.
This has been a day.
Kind of clamber over him and then keep digging to the stable.
It's under the stables. So as you dig over, you begin to dig upwards. As you pop your head up beneath the straw, you see at this point as that guard has already made his way over towards the cart, and he's just kind of, this is some bullshit.
Set on fire.
Working on it.
Are you following them?
No, I didn't go in the hole. I didn't go in the hole.
So you're like 200 feet away. Then.
Oh,
You're like across the way, yeah.
All right. Well, I'll say to myself.
Watch it burn.
Burn it all.
Spook the lizards. You said you were gonna help me.
Okay.
As the kid at this point kind of pushes past you, oh, thank God. He gets up and says, come on, Bartholomew. He pulls that lizard out and kind of helps it get back into the stables. Thank you so much, Cookies. That was an absolute nightmare.
You're welcome. Can you get the lizards out of the stable?
The guard. Who are you talking to?
He's gonna look back and just go and slink back down into the hole.
You still have guidance. You didn't use it.
That's pretty good. That's not so great. 13.
You gotta be kidding me. As he's paying attention to the stable hand, you just slink back down. Just the lizard. That's all. You know, I talk to him a lot because I'm alone. I didn't ask. Shut up. So. Jeez, God. Guards turns back around. The kid just kind of. I need to go find another job.
Can I message him?
Yeah.
And say, untie all the lizards.
Make a persuasion check.
Come on, this one's gonna be better. No, it's not. 10?
10. I can't do that.
Please?
I'll get in so much trouble.
No, you won't. It'll be cool.
I need this job.
No, you don't. You just
And I'm
said you
already
didn't want
probably
this
going to
job.
lose it because one lizard got loose.
Hey, ask him how much he makes in a year.
How much do you make in a year?
I don't know. Like, I guess maybe 20, 30 gold pieces.
We can triple that.
Can I just hold up a bag of 60 gold pieces?
Just this bag of gold raises up.
Untie the lizards.
Please.
You know what? Screw this place. He takes the gold. He walks over and immediately unties the lizards. Just swipes each one on the head. He turns around and he says, "You know what, Tony? Screw you!" The guard's like, "What did I do?" And then the lizards begin to take off towards me. Ah! He tumbles backwards as they begin to trample over him and make their way out. And then the kid just begins to make his way, like kind of running out the side and takes off running with his bag of coin.
Splitter shot. Pew pew.
With the fire,
Fire.
doesn't take much because there's dry straw everywhere.
Shit.
Light ablaze.
It's gonna smell really bad. Hold your nose.
I want to bury back us up and say, come on! And just move it up out of the way.
Riley, you see the lizards take off running. You see a guard get knocked on his ass and like tumbles out of the alley. And then there is this plume of black smoke
That's the
that
silver.
begins to rise.
She's back.
He's back.
Rise to the pyramids.
It spreads so fast. The straw ignites and begins to burn. There's this blaze. Before you know it, there is this pillar of black smoke that's just rising up. You start to hear bells. You watch as the sheriff and all the guards come running out of the building. What happened? He is frustrated. As you two pop your heads up across the way to watch the chaos unfold.
It's a pretty good fire.
That's some great fire. Yes. This is the real you. This is it.
What would you
see.
three like to do from here?
We need to go find Tim.
Good job, Sylvia. I'm proud.
Thank you. One cart down.
Yeah, well, we don't know where.
Yeah, we got no idea where he is.
I guess we just follow where we saw him riding.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what else to do.
All right.
Do you?
Nope.
No. No.
I had a plan. It's gone now.
Okay, we'll head in the direction that we saw the cart go.
So you guys make your way around back to the main
Can I
thoroughfare.
sniff for
Wait,
it?
wait. Before we leave. The sheriff is right there.
And?
And? We gotta take care of the bombs first.
But if we take care of him, there's no bombs.
How are we gonna get him though?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
Yeah.
We can drop him in a hole and tie him up?
Yeah, while he's distracted, while his guard's distracted, we come up from behind. We take him.
I'm not good at stuff like that, but
He's
That's
pretty
Tim's
strong,
job.
right?
yeah, he is.
Is he?
He kicked Tim's ass.
Oh, Tim. That's all I'm going to say about that.
I'm just saying, Tim's our muscle. We don't have our muscle.
All right, yeah, I guess.
When that building's burning.
All right.
And we're out of our
Yeah.
tricks.
You said you were tired.
Yeah, just tapped on magic.
All right, yeah, let's just find Tim.
So you guys make your way back
I'm smelling for him.
to the main thoroughfare. Go ahead and make a perception check. Tim, where are you headed? You're headed back towards them?
Mm-hmm.
Just like
Getting
back,
me
you just
dinner.
headed back to the stockades, back where you came from?
You know, but try not to be too obvious as I'm walking my blanket.
I want to find his tire tracks.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I'm
Make
gonna look
investigation
for-
checks.
12.
12? Okay. What was yours?
Shoot.
Stream's almost over. I should probably use another one just to.
Investigation.
Alright.
Nice.
16.
16? Okay.
27.
27. So the two of you, as you begin to make, as you're like looking, it actually doesn't take you too long to find the track. I mean, I'm telling you, like Tim was peeling out of there.
Yeah.
Them lizards were tearing up the cobblestone. There is a big chunk of it missing where the tires kind of drifted across and out. You can see the steady lines, the grooves that just do this. All the way down the cobblestone, headed towards the south. With the 27, as you guys are making your way down the alley, you suddenly you catch a whiff of Tim. Tim, as you're walking ahead, you see Sylvie with her nose up, and then she looks and she catches you as you're kind of slinking down the alley, and then you hear. When you see behind them, there's just this plume of black smoke
And a montage
that
walking.
steadily rises, and that's where we're going to end tonight's session. That's where we're going to end tonight's session. As you regroup in the middle. Main drag. This giant pillar of black smoke rising behind you. That seems like a great place to call it a night.
Give it a mark again.
Done enough
Oh,
damage
Yeah, that was a lot. Brookie says this child's gonna need therapy.
Yeah.
That kid was going through it. You know what? 60 gold pieces though.
Yeah.
That was all worth it. That's more than he makes in a
years of
year.
life.
Yeah, that's 3 years worth of salary for this
He can
poor
be
kid.
without a job for a while.
Yeah.
He retire
It'll be fun.
before he needs to.
Yep.
Wow.
We got money to spare. It's fine.
Wow. Oh, explosions by Michael Bay or explosions by Sylvie Bay.
Sylvie Winlight. Change your name to Firelight.
God.
Firelight, yeah.
Well, you've officially completed your task of causing more property damage
Yes.
in another town.
Yes.
That's more property damage in another town. It's hard to beat that, guys.
But
You
it was
guys
the
are
sheriff's
killing it.
hideout. I mean,
Oh, we terrorized all kinds of places in this place. That shop doesn't
No
even
place is
exist
safe.
anymore.
Totally
Just
blew
wiped it
up.
off the map.
that was when they had the collar in the bottom.
Yeah,
Yes.
I saw a meme the other day, and I can't really remember the rest of it, but the kicker line of it was that D&D adventurers are menaces to society, and that suits all of you. 1000%. You're all menaces to society. And I love it. I love every minute of it. I love watching to see how you're going to... What ounce of chaos is going to unfurl next. So, how many natural 20s did we get tonight?
We got a pretty good.
I lost.
Four?
Dadgummit.
You won.
Did you?
I did not.
We
I
got
went
4
5,
natural
6.
20s. TK said that was a wonderful way to end the night with an explosion.
Yes.
Avasgod says, all hell TK's magic 8-ball. Wait, did I miss something? A magic
Yes,
8
there
ball?
was a little talk about guessing the number of nat 20s.
Oh, for real?
And also Scott said there's not going to be another one, and TK said there will be one more. There was one more.
Nice. All right, well, yeah, a lot of people about to win it big then. So congratulations to those of you who voted for 3 to 4.
I donated tonight. Enjoy my points.
You're one of them. I see you doing the dance.
Enjoy the points.
Dang.
So we got TK Clyer, we
That's
got
right.
we got Bag Diggerton, and then 2 others. I don't know who the other 2 that have won are, but
Yeah.
congratulations to those of you who won.
I got 16 of those.
Congratulations to our winners. Guys, don't forget that you can use some of those channel points in the upcoming streams as well as in Cyberframe. We're gonna have a lot of, we're gonna have a few more opportunities to use them in Cyberframe next week. And I am turning hardcore mode back on because they definitely could have handled it
Ooh.
last night. They could have handled it. Y'all would have been fine.
Sassy.
I didn't even take a single person down last night.
You came pretty close.
Well, that's because he.
Doc was almost
yeah,
dead.
that's because he van bombed it.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
literally van bombed it and
By all
jumped out of a
means.
moving vehicle.
He should have been cooked.
I was the only person safe, I think. And I still took 7 points of
Let's
damage.
see. John the Jersey Devil says, it's been a minute since I won. Did you win tonight, Jersey Devil?
Nicely done.
Mama Rose got the win. Congratulations, Mama Rose. And Brookie Blue said, so glad that I could come tonight. It's been a wild week. And, well, you know what? We're glad that you could be here, Brookie. It's always good to see you in the chat. And glad that we could help make more wildness for your week. Because let me tell you.
Calm it down.
Yeah, do not calm down any tonight. TK says, I'm saving up for Cyberframe Hardcore. Thank you, TK. Embrace the chaos. Embrace it.
God.
It'll be fine. It's just a mini campaign. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
only had one death.
Worry.
And then he came back to life
Healer's gonna
magically,
be
so it was
back
fine.
next week. It's
He
okay.
healed us all up.
So Jersey Devil said that he indeed did win. Congratulations, Jersey Devil.
Like
Your
him
first
as
win
you.
in a while. So
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
40,000. God dang, 40,000 channel points? Jesus. Good
For
lord.
donating.
You're welcome.
Alright, guys, thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. It's been a blast. It's been a good week of streams. I'm tired though. I'm really tired. It's been a long
My
week, late
noodles not
nights and
noodling.
long days at work. But looking forward to the weekend. But I'm also looking forward to next week when we get to do it all over again. Unfortunately, Foxtail is going to be taking a bit of a hiatus again because unfortunately work schedules in the summer are crazy. Next week we're unavailable on Thursday, and then the week after that's 4th of July. So it's going to be 2 weeks. We'll be back for to continue a Foxtail on July 11th. However, we talked a little bit tonight, and I think that after July 11th we're going to be back on a more steady schedule of being able to play 2 to 3 weeks at a time. It's just summers are tough. I know Will does a lot of events in the summers that his job covers, and then my job has been hectic as well. So I've been working a lot of nights. But like I said, we're going to take a bit of a hiatus from a Foxtail, but we'll come back on July 11th and pick up the story and hopefully be able to play pretty regularly after that.
Yes.
Once
Let's
the night's
see.
over.
But yeah, thank y'all so much for hanging out with us. Don't forget to stick around and come back for more, as next week we'll be back with Tales from the Blue Cottage next Tuesday and more Cyberframe on Wednesday. So we do have 2 streams next week, and we're going to be talking more about Valor Vigor coming up in the near future. We're going to be trying to look at the Kickstarter this weekend and trying to get that page set up so that you guys can go ahead and sign up for the preview sheet there. We are really excited about it. I'm a little nervous about it, but I'm anxious to be able to use them in combat because we haven't rolled combat all week this week.
Wow, really?
Except for Cyberframe. Cyberframe is the only one.
Yeah. And
But unfortunately, these are 5th edition rules. They don't apply for Cyberframe.
Yeah.
However, when Cyberframe does go live, we have been in talks to create a deck of Valor and Vigor for
as a
Cyberframe.
stretch goal.
Yeah, as a stretch
Okay,
goal.
yeah,
So,
that'd be cool. That'd be really
But-
cool.
so yeah, stay on the lookout for that, guys. I think that's it.
Or even
Don't
a
forget,
secondary
go
Kickstarter.
vote for
That'd
our
be
very own
smarter.
Midnight Stray Candle
Yeah.
Co. in the Crit
Yes.
Awards.
I knew
So,
it.
go vote for in the Crit Awards. And until next time, we hope you guys have a fantastic weekend. We love you all.
Go vote.
Good night.
Go vote. Go vote.
See you later. Oh.